Good. Hello, my people. Welcome to the stream. You are in the right place, I can assure you. Do you wish to see my greatest creation? Okay, I'll show you. Hello! Welcome! Welcome back. Welcome back. It's day 2 of Scarab Interior. And it's gonna be awesome. Wait, is this? No, it's day 3. Wait. Is it day 3? I think it's day 3. I kind of forgot. But I'm back, and I'm excited to work on this. I've been thinking about it all day. Well, I've been thinking about this and playing Marvel Rivals all day. But more importantly this, because I really want to do this. I've been extremely busy today. Constantly moving a ton of stuff. Non-stop. Just so much moving. Not even moving, just like setting stuff up. New house has internet, which is awesome. I can finally move in. That's so good. It's such a pain in the... It's fine. Didact! Dude! Thank you so much for the gifted membership! The gambling never ends, Didact. Even after your 50 bomb that you dropped yesterday... Or, not you, That was a Halo Meister. But even after that 50 bomb, Rain still wasn't sniped. The gamble continues. But thank you, Didact, for your gamble. I appreciate that. And congrats to Max, who became a member! Congrats, Max. You are now legally required to join the Discord server. And experience your perks in full glory. That's all. Alright, come with me, guys. Help. Please. Please! Please! Fine, I'll do it myself. Come with me, guys. We're gonna take the shortcut. That was a good shortcut. Welcome to the beginning of the interior of the Scarab, and I know what you're probably thinking. If you weren't here yesterday and you didn't know the progress we're making, yes, it is butt ugly, okay? And no, it's not done. We're gonna add like a platform and like a floor and stuff, and it's gonna look really cool. But yesterday, I got really excited to mess around with textures, because I just wanted to see what it would look like. And honestly, pretty awesome. Pretty cool. But it's still very early days in here, so don't judge me yet. You can judge me once it's done. At that point, you know, judgment is fair. I'll still cry if you're mean, but it is fair. But this is what the interior for our Scarab looks like right now, and this is mostly because we don't have the second floor in yet. But I'm thinking. I've been cooking. Hi, what up, Cosmos? Check stream chat? I'm scared. Why do you want me to? Why is everybody telling me to check stream chat? Also, did you guys see the new Discord update? It looks clean as hell. God damn it. You guys know I hate that GIF. God damn it. Somebody delete that. Mods, delete that GIF from stream chat. That's not that's AI generated. That's an AI generated. Look above. Ooh. It's almost like a Heretic Phantom. That's cool. Fancy texture job. I like it. Is that just a Heretic Banshee texture on it? I can't tell. Whatever. Whatever. It looks cool, though. But today, I want to make this whole place here look even cooler. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm not going to make it crazy complicated. I just want this to look awesome. My country's getting smacked. Damn, I'm sorry for your country and its people. That's really unfortunate. Ooh, wait. I want to add the pathways on here. Boom! Scared you. Watch the hell out, man. You scared me. I was in shorts. I was shorts. You were shorts. What does that mean? You know what? I don't even care. Don't scare me, a-hole. I can't swear yet. My dad YouTube is watching. Alright, I want to make some pathways on here, and then I want to die. I'm opening Blender now. That's right, this became a Blender stream so quickly. But besides, you know, the fact that it's very empty, we don't have the second floor modeled in yet. What do you guys think so far about the layout? It's pretty alright? It's pretty okay? Dude, it's been 9 minutes. Daddy YouTube isn't watching anymore. I know. I'm gonna swear so frickin' much, dude. I'm gonna swear so frickin' much. Not the black, what do you think? I'm kind of a crazy guy. I like to swear quite a lot. Alright, well here's what our Scarab looks like in Blender. Alright, you know, we got like our texture stuff over here where we can like UV stuff, but over here we can actually see what the Scarab looks like. And yeah, I'm gonna be honest, it could use some work. It could use some work. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some work. First thing I want to do, honestly, is for this little pathway here, I think it'd be cool to like just texture it with this thing right here. Go like that, boom, assign it. And then I'm gonna try some witchcraft, some wizardry. I'm gonna unwrap this, and then it gives us this funky little thing that's kind of shaped like it. And I'm gonna try using some stuff. I'm gonna do straighten UVs. Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. And then if I like rotate this so that it matches the texture, maybe it'll look cool. I have to stretch it out a lot. Used to that though. Okay, already that doesn't look... okay, it's a little messy. Okay, that's not too bad. And then maybe the last one. What if I like grab it here? Let me do, can I go cursor to selected? Oh yeah, watch this. Big brain with time. Oh, look at that. Oh, I lined it up just right. Okay, but it's a little bit funky right here. Maybe if I do that. Okay, that just stretches it in the opposite way. Interesting. What if I just ignore it and pretend like it's not there? That's fine, right? We can just do that. That's fine. It's fine? Probably fine. Let's try this. Let's go ahead and make this like the floor. Give that a floor texture, right? And we gotta go to the floor texture. Where's the floor texture? I think it's this one. Is it you? Yeah, you're the floor. Can I straighten this one? Straighten UV. Is this gonna look terrible? No, it actually looks surprisingly good. What if I just like square it up? I am pleasantly surprised by this turn of events. That's not bad. Rejected as the best Halo mod ever until I get a PC. Well, I'm more than happy for you to prove that me wrong. And also, for the record, I am not the best Halo modder ever. There are so many incredible Halo modders out there other than myself. I gotta give them credit for the awesome work that they do. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. This shit's a little messy. Just a wee bit. I mean... it could be worse. Probably. Yeah, you know, that's... it, yeah, it's fine. Stop looking at it. It's fine. Ooh, wait, we should put this here. I still don't know what I'm gonna do with this, so it's kind of pointless to texture it, but I kind of want to. I also kind of want to do some wall textures real quick, because it's kind of been bothering me that this whole area is like more or less done, and we just like haven't textured it for some reason. I don't know why. We just haven't. I don't see enough Legolo in that Type 36 Ultra Heavy Siege platform. Nerd! It's a Scarab. Bro really said. Why texturing? Use the texture on the Scarab Factory Slayer map. Because if I texture it, it look cool and make my brain happy. What are we listening to? Is this copyrighted? Stop! It's the Samurai Jack soundtrack? Where did that come from? I've literally never listened to that. It's probably a banger, but Spotify. What the fuck? Dude. Where's the worms, Mainsley? We're gonna get the worms, alright? You guys are gonna get your fucking worms. Calm down. Calm down. You're scaring the host. Hey, Drake. What up, demon? It's good to see you. Or is it? Maybe I'm lying. Maybe it's terrible to see. Or maybe I'm lying about that. Maybe I'm just a master manipulator. Wait, why don't I just do this? Go boom. Go boom. And what if I take these right here, cursor to select, dude, my brain is expanding lately. Just like crazy. So that's probably gonna look so terrible, but maybe not. Maybe not. You never know. It'll look cool. Honestly, it looks better than I was expecting it to, but we'll see it in game and really be able to judge for ourselves then, because this could look absolutely atrocious for all I know. And maybe it is. Maybe it is absolutely atrocious. I think it looks a little better like that. That's not too bad. Something I can do to make this look better, just square it up more, basically. Okay, well, that's not happening, so that sucks, I guess. Alright, I want to see this in game. No, you know what? I'll do more walls. I'm going to do the bottom layer of walls here. Your DMs have a fully clothed anime booty. Gah! Okay, I will check out your drawing in a second. Not because I like that or anything, though. Let me square this. How do I square this? How do I do this? Straighten UVs. Yeah, baby. That's it. That's the good stuff, baby. Wait, where is this? Oh shoot. Yeah. This doesn't have a triangle in it. Let's do that. Very nice. Fix it later. Wall. I'm trying to make cool walls. Oh, I'm gonna have to do it myself because there's a triangle here. These aren't all quads. Damn it. Unless I dissolve the edges and Turbo Silver Stroker with a 2. That I know these all have to be ranks. I know these all have to be ranks. He said, "Did you enlighten yourself with the ranked chirp command memes?" I actually remembered when you sent that. I have seen that meme before. I have seen that meme before. Thankfully, it delved deep into the recesses of my mind, never to be found again. But I have, in fact, seen it before. It was very funny, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. It made me laugh. It made me lamau, even. But it was pretty funny. Demon, thank you for the 2! This is one impressive super locust. Yeah, the wag. Let me see, what did you send? Hey, yo! Dude, her character design's going stupid hard. You ever consider drawing like manga panels or something, or like webcomics? Because this shit goes crazy. The way that you're drawing the cloth and stuff is stupidly detailed. God damn, dude. I wish I could draw like that. She literally, it looks like the Chainsaw Man manga. That's crazy that you can just draw that. Holy shit, dude. It's actually really badass. And also, I can give you the obligatory damn! Because damn. Please read my last question. Oh, would you? So it's, I can add textures in Blender and import it in the game and add textures in the mod tools itself. Yeah, so I only add these textures on here. In order to see better, but if I add a texture in Blender, at least for Halo 3, there's not support for putting these in game with these textures. That does work with the reach tools though. The reach tools are fancy and they will actually use your whole textures in game, which is pretty cool. But yeah, sadly, when it comes to Halo 3, you have to manually add the textures completely separately. I am afraid to say. I don't know how I feel about this layout. I know not of which you speak. But I am going to export this. No, wait. I'm not going to export it in the game yet. I'm going to add one more wall panel. One more. I'm going to put it right here. I'm going to assign it to the wall. I still don't know fully what the wall texture, like, looks like. Oh, holy shit! Milkman just get to 20 memberships, dude! Holy hell! Thank you! Bro, what? God damn! Yo, if you guys just got gifted by Milkman out of nowhere, be sure to give your thanks. That's crazy. Dude, thank you. Blood Gulch extra deserved because they be gifted memberships like all the time. Dude, for real, that's nuts. Thank you so much. Hi, Weasel. Dude, thank you very fucking much. Poor Alan. That's all. Milkman, where are you? You just came out of nowhere. You like dropped in and just fucking boom. Memberships dunked down like it was nothing. Bro, thank you. So many new milkers in the chat. Yo, shout out to all the gifted members. You are officially milkers. Congratulations. That's a huge, epic milkers. That's huge milkers, guys. Crazy. Dude, Milkman, where are you? I see you. I see you. Bro just said lol, and that's it. I'm interpreting that lol as like a fucking anime protagonist just going like just leaning against the wall, his hat shading his eyes. So, well, am I gonna add the Draugr to Halo Reach Extinction? Eventually? Absolutely, that is still the plan. I love the Draugr and I would love to see it. Okay, let's see how this looks though. We export Halo 3. Alright, we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these folders because I didn't have folders ready today. But they're ready now. Because I'm making them ready now. Alright. We have our folders. We go objects, we go to giants, we go to Scarab E3. We delete our render for now. We add our new render in. And then we just run the command. Tool, render, object. Oh, we're going to be hearing this for a while. That was a huge lubao even. Let's see. Do the textures look decent in-game? I feel like the stretch textures are going to look kind of ass, but we'll see. Oh. Why is the detailing on it so repetitive? Ew. Gross. I'm changing that immediately. I really don't like it. Also, the walls have like basically no contrast. Gross. What happened here? Did I accidentally export multiple? Oh, I did. Classic. Classic. Okay, that looks a little bit better. It still looks messy, but it's a little better. I'll have to redo the structure of that to make it better, but... Oh god, why does the detail map repeat so much? Ooh. Ooh. I don't like it. I'm fixing it. In my Scarab interior walls. Yeah, scale uniform. Can we do like 1, please? Look, this is the difference. Boom. Oh, wait, that wasn't it. Boom. And now it just kind of looks even worse somehow. That's crazy. I guess that's okay. I don't like it, really. It's pretty ugly. Might have to switch it up and make that like purple or something. Make like a custom texture for it. Maybe some other Covenant type panels would look good. Yo, TurboSip, thanks for the 2! Is that any milkers in chat? Set it to 0.5. I think it looked way too blurry at 0.5, to be honest. Because even at 1, it was a lot. But here, this is 0.5. Oh my god. The pixels. Yeah, 0.5 is a little bit much. Honestly, like visually, it does look better. But now it just looks like it got crunched up and spit out. I could try like, if that's 2, what about like 1.5? Maybe 1.5 will be like enough to where it just looks kind of ugly. EBH on. And then that's gonna be a problem. Yo, Dalen! I saw you in chat earlier. Thank you so much for the 560. Thank you, thank you. That super generous said, here's some change to buy more coffee. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I've had to buy a lot and pay a lot of bills lately. And I have many more to pay. The whole moving to a new home, end of lease thing always sucks. And it's very painful. But I appreciate that. I appreciate you helping me and making that a little bit easier. Thank you so much. For real. Thank you. You know what would make this look better? Trim. I should add trim to the edges. Why does this look bad here but good on the Halo 3 Scarab? What am I doing wrong? Oh, they have trim. Yeah, well, that figures. But here they don't. Why does their bump map look so much nicer than mine? Maybe it's like the whole lighting thing. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have an idea. I have an idea. I want to try something. Okay, I'm going to import with full lighting on this for now. There's no like openings or lights on it yet to like let light in, but I'll do that. But I want to try to add an actual light to it like the regular Scarab console has. Milkman! Dude, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Thanks. I wish Halo adopted COD's emblem creator. It would have been funny to see someone curse with like a boy kisser meme on a Spartan. Dude, I loved that system so much. It was so creative and so cool. The only downside was the insanely racist and like bigoted shit that people put on there, which like inevitably, right? But it was so cool. Like the fact that you could do that was awesome. So many spots. Yeah, so many. But it was like such a great idea. It was such a great idea. I would love if they could bring that back. I don't know, maybe just make an AI that looks at it and goes, I think this is fucked up. You know, if ChatGPT can afford to look at every image and go, yeah, no. They could add that back and then just let you be like, yeah, no. Okay. Ooh, spooky. Oh, that light is way less intense than I was expecting. Cool, though. There's a little light in here. Textures make it kind of hard to appreciate anything, but yeah, I mean, I guess the walls look a little better. I'll have to definitely add some bevels and stuff to make it like look cleaner, but it's not too bad, I suppose. I definitely can't just spam this wall texture around. I definitely need to do something a little more interesting. What did they do on the roof? On the roof of this one, I think they used like a giant trim or something. Oh no, wait, this is part of the Scarab's actual body texture. I'll probably have to get in and do some custom texturing. GPT can also make 3D models, though. It's kind of crazy how far it's gone. Yeah, these AIs are getting more and more advanced, like, by the month. It's wild. Yo, Demo, thanks for the 10er! I really appreciate it. For real, thank you so much. Will this have a grav lift? Surprised the Phantom round gravity bay wasn't used, if so. The Covenant are based and love curves, and a lot of people do, after all. Well, I did it because I was trying to, like, cut a hole into, like, that thing, but honestly, I might change the shape of it just so that I can just have the texture account for it, but yeah. I'll show you. Basically, you shoot the legs, damage them up until the Scarab's really hurt, and then you buckle it. And what'll happen is, when it buckles and it comes down a bit, this bay right here, something's going to open up on the little belly right there. And a Gravlix is going to come down to the ground, like kind of lopsided, and you got to jump into it. And that'll let you get like sucked up through this hole right here. And you'll get spat out in here. And then what'll have to happen is there'll be people around. I'm going to section off this area here and add like a second floor up here. And I think it'll add a decent bit of coolness to it. Anyway, it's really dark in here. Like, extremely dark. Let me bring the lights back. Give me light. Let there be light! Oh, it's so bright. One thing I want to try, just to experiment with it, is on this right here, I'm going to add this real quick to a brand new region. Right now it's on default body. I'm going to make a new region called lights. So this is going to go into the lights region here. Oh, you guys can't see this area right here. I'm going to make this a part of the lights region. And what that's essentially going to do is let just a shit ton of light in here. And while I'm here, I might as well just connect all this up real quick. Like so, just to close this all up. Because my plan for the longest time was just close all this up, connect it to the window, and hope that it looks cool. I think it will. Looks like the face orientation is good. Nice. I'll have to make some kind of glass material here, but that should let you see through it. So now that that's on the default lights, right? What I'm going to do... Oh, I should probably also make an interior. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll just have to select the entirety of the inside here. Yeah, this will take a second. I'll probably miss some spots as well, but over time I should be good. Actually, this is not going to be part of the interior. Everything here will be, though. Grab all that. Make sure all the ramps get selected here. All of this. All these. Anything up here I missed. Anything down here I missed. I missed a couple faces there. A little bit down here. But I think that's the whole interior for that we have so far anyway. Looks like I accidentally selected a couple things there, but one on the outside as well. Anyway, some pieces are still connected somewhere. Where is that? Oh, the back. Under here. That. Okay, anything else? There's a triangle down here, apparently. Okay, let's just assign this to default interior as a new region. Hey! Mark, good to see you, man! Thanks for becoming a member, dude. We gotta do all that. What's Uppercut? It's an Arma 3 Halo mod. Or not, sorry, not Arma 3, Arma Reforger Halo mod. Okay, so the only things that are connected are these now, which is perfect. That means my interior is awesome. So we're going to export this again out. And what this is going to let me do now is get a little fancy when it comes to the lighting in this. So I'm going to try this, where I'm going to go into the model. This is the Scarab's model right here. I'm going to go to the shadowing regions. I'm going to keep it one bounce. You know, just for fun, I'm going to do 2 bounces on linear. This is going to take a while. I'm going to do shadow cast override. No, sorry, shadow receive override. And it's going to be the interior. And it is only going to self shadow. And shadow cast override should be lights, I think. that what I called it? What did I call it? Lights. Yeah, interior for shadow cast, interior self shadow only. And then if I import it with lighting, it'll take a while because I just set it to much higher settings, but that should give the interior some more light coming through that big window. Hopefully. Didax, Peach, Stream Chat. Oh, you post more stuff in Stream Chat? Alright, let's see. Wait, what's our lighting looking like? Alright, that worked. That did work. You can see from this big window here, which there isn't a glass texture for, but we're getting lighting coming through there. You can see it's like shining on the inside here, kind of baked in. You even see a shadow coming through right there. But yeah, the lighting's coming through. There should be even some lighting technically coming through here. But that's pretty cool. It lights this up nicely. And that's without any extra lights that I could add. Nice. I'm pretty happy about that. That looks awesome. It's still dark, and there needs to be more light on the inside, but... Ignoring donuts, did I? Oh yeah, Demon, my bad, dude. How did I miss yours? I swear I was on top of it. But thank you for the 5, man. Sorry. It took quite a minute there. Get into that, but you said get some tubes full of fuel rod green to get some green emission there to light it up. Well, the fact is, I can only add lights by doing, like, holes cut into it. Or, like, technically holes cut into it. So what I would have to do is have, like, custom green lights in there, but that would also be extremely intense on the light budget, because the light budget I think is like 6 lights or something. But we'll see. We'll see. Possible 3 really adds Halo 5 modules? I mean, they have the power to do it. Will they do it? Probably not. If I had to guess. They could, but no, probably not. You know, we need a marker for the light. Let me duplicate this driver seat thing here. I'm going to call this main screen light. I'll move it back and up so that I can light the area a bit better. I'm going to save that, export it out, and then I'm going to re-import that with lighting again because it looks really cool. But also, I'm going to go ahead and set the light to the main screen light marker. What if the locust is just a baby scarab? That's actually true. The scarabs like poop it out. That is completely factual. I could make this light a little bigger and a little brighter, I suppose. Alright, did it finish importing it? That goes crazy fast. This scarab model is pretty low poly, so it makes sense, but... Alright, how does that look? Alright, the light works a little better there, I will say. There's no screen there yet, but it does work a bit better. Not bad, not bad. I do want to add the regular scarab main screen. I could design one, but it would be easier not to. You know, here's another thing I want to try. What if I go crazy? Just a pure test. What if I add 3 balances on quadratic, the slowest possible light rendering? Does it look any better than this? I'm just going to keep it like this. We'll see a before and after of whether or not doing a crazy light bake adds any more extra lighting in here and if it's worth it. Where's the milkman? Is he in chat? Is he talking? What's he doing? What's he up to? Bro's milking in the chat. That was wild. Let's see. Okay, it says computing. So we're computing the first bounce right now. Pretty quick. You guys will be the judge. You'll tell me, is this worth it or not? Okay, we're computing the second bounce. All right, it's done. This is with, I think, 1 or 2. This is 2 bounces versus 3. Holy shit! Wait, that is so worth it. The lighting went crazy in here. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Hell yeah, dude. What the fuck? Desperately needs a second floor. We will be adding it. But damn! Look at that. That shit looks good. I was like, is that going to add any difference? Yeah, that's a huge fucking difference. Oh my god, that looks awesome. I need to make this main screen light bigger though, or like brighter. We also just need the main screen in here. Let me do that real quick. Hold on, let me find... Where's my regular Halo 3 Scarab? Okay, here's the regular Halo 3 Scarab. Oh, this is what the main screen looks like. What the fuck? The main display. Main display. I'm gonna separate this. I might yoink it. Yeah, appended. I can't see. I'm blind. Okay, I stole the screen from the regular Halo 3 Scarab. It's all the way down here. Now, admittedly, it is way cooler that it's round here. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. That is really cool. But... whatever. So we gotta remove all its vertex groups and its region. We're gonna have it on default body and hull. Assign everything there. Halo region is gonna be on default body. Assign all of it to there. Alright. Now what I'm gonna do is be lazy and go scale x 0. Flatten it out. I'm also going to merge all the vertices together and clear all that normal split data. Shrink this down till it fits right there. Move this in through here as close to the wall as I realistically can. Make yours round, retopologize round. I don't really wanna, I'm lazy. But it would be nicer to have a little bit more, like, interesting geometry in here. But okay, there we go. There's the light. It's got the main display. And I think, as far as main display goes, I should probably make this... I need to look at the symbols. Hold on, Halo 3, materials. What symbol do I want for this? It didn't have any materials on it there. And Halo 3... oh, it looks awesome, though. Why does it look so much better? It might be just because it's so much darker in here. It doesn't have any symbols. I'm gonna put it on the lights region. Actually, I've changed my mind. The default lights, and then it's fine. We export it. We do have to yoink real quick the shader from the regular Scarab, but that's fine. Round fits cubby style? It does. It does. I would very much like to do that. I mean, technically the Halo 2 one was very flat, but that was more a, you know, a downside of the fact that the game was old. Alright, main display. We put that in our E3 Scarab shaders folder here. And let's run it again. We're gonna do the crazy detailed lighting again, but this time with a cool screen. I'm also gonna brighten up that light because fuck it. Double intensity and the fall off. What's the shape? Maximum distance is 1.5. I'm gonna double that to 3. That's a bit nicer. But it's done. Where's the screen? Oh, it's not rendering it yet. Whoops. We gotta add the regions. I totally forgot. We have body, leg, front, right. Underneath leg, front, right, I'm going to add interior. Default. 1. And then I'm also going to insert lights. Defaults. 1. Okay, it didn't import. Let's go, dude. That sucks. Oh, did I not even parent it to the main armature? Fuck. Is it good now? Oh yeah, it wasn't even parented, no wonder. We go again! Dude, the lighting with like the super high res lighting on this looks awesome. I'm shocked it looks as good as it does. Ping you a stream to that Armory Forger Halo mod short if you want to see it. Yeah. Let's watch it while this imports. Damn! What the fuck? Oh, wait, those destructions physics. That's nice. Holy fuck. Frame rate's dropping, but shit's going crazy. An old Mombasa right here. This is pretty sick. This really gets you that boots on the ground type of feel. That's dope. Is this an Arma mod? Yeah. What Mark's working on. That's sick. Oh, screen. Okay, that doesn't have a back wall texture, so it looks a little goofy, but not bad, not bad. Definitely could use some more geometry here. It's too simple, frankly. But I like it having a screen. It makes it feel a little more fully realized. Built Arma by the 5 FPS. Yeah, I always wondered why it was so, like, laggy in Arma. I always got super low frame rates. I wonder if it's an engine thing. Looks awesome. I'm so happy about this. Oh, I forgot I didn't put a floor yet. Oops. This is sick, though. I think I want to go ahead and add the second floor now, because as much as I love the textures, we need a floor way more than that. Way more, like a second floor, I should say. Now, one thing I was thinking about was when it came to adding a second floor, low-key, I kind of wanted to scale Z0. I kind of wanted to, you know, honestly I wasn't sure exactly how I wanted to do this, but one thing I want to try at least is to extrude this out on the y-axis. Actually, let me try that again. Just extrude, scale, y0. Kind of flattens out. Complete those faces, that way I can put them together here. Properly zeroed out there. Right now, obviously this is very messy. Mark these sharps for now and clear these sharps. They clearly improved on Reforger, so that's a plus. Yeah, Armory Reforger is so much more stable, even on mid PC and Xboxes. I don't know why this shit was tweaking. I do not know. Still, it looks pretty sick. I probably should have just extruded this properly. Oh, what's happening here? How did you get disconnected? Weird. Alright. Okay, so now we have a little bridge. That looks kind of cool. All of these are kind of all over the place. What's going on? Okay, that's a little better. You got a bit of an interesting shape here. He was locked in when I was talking about the Falcon images, so he's in a scene. I am very locked in. That is true. Just trying to get all this done in a reasonable amount of time. For me, inspiration can sometimes be fleeting, so it's important that I, like, take advantage of it while it's here. Okay, so here's a bridge, at least a start. I think it's not bad to have this back area kind of open. Let's see, does Chief fit well down under this? Yeah, Chief's got room. Might jump and hit your head, that's the worst of it. And now the question is, with this bridge here, what do I do going forward? I'm thinking... you know what? Interesting. Alright, what I'm thinking is that I want to pull this kind of forward and get a little fancy with it. Dude, the walls are killing me. What if I pull this forward? Just like that. Go ahead and clean up these sharps a little bit. Okay, what if I have a platform like this, right? And I can grab these edges here and I can slide them over like reasonably far. And this will be like a sort of an overhang. It'll go over the top of this. I don't want you to be able to jump up from here. I want it to be far enough away that you like actually do have to go to the back. Let me see how it feels in game, because I'm struggling to get a feel for it here. Putting it in game and adding new structures. Ooh, let's do the lighting. I didn't even check to see. This will block a lot of lighting to the back, sadly, so I will probably have to add something back there that has like a viewport out. The guy at the bottom right there looks pretty cool. I'm at the top left, what do you mean? But yeah, I wish Installation 01 and Branching Sickness would be more open about the progress of games. I at least want to know if the projects are dead. I think Branching Sickness is still going strong. I could be wrong. I haven't checked their Discord server in a while, but I think it is. Oh no, the lighting's still pretty good here. Oh, but sadly you can jump up to it. I'd have to move it back. I'm not loving this. Maybe I could do like a fully covered upper area. Ooh, it looks really cool up here, though. I like the view. You're walking up the ramp, and you're like, ooh, whoa. I meant to say left. Apparently, I don't know my left from right. That guy at the bottom left, that's a typical. You're scaring me. Ooh, I could just straight up remove this ramp going up here, and then connect this directly into it. I could do that. I've kind of grown attached to this ramp, but it might feel better to have that space be completely open. and then just connect this over. I think that'll look better. And then there could be like a core up here somewhere. Ramp too skinny anyway? Yeah, it's been kind of bugging me. I think it's not a bad idea. And I could just have this ramp texture continue on down to there. Let me give that a try. I'll save this to a new project. Delete the ramp. Just in case I want to go back, we still have a backup of the ramp with all this fancy new stuff. And then we'll just close all this up. I don't think we really need this anymore. And dissolve that edge there. Dissolve that vertex. Okay, looks pretty clean. Make sure that we close up this here. Alright, that opens up the whole space here. I gotta close this up as well. As for this, well, for now I guess I'll just easy DX. I'll close it up, but then I'll probably have to, it's kind of a waste though, because I'll be alright, that's closed up. And that gives me the opportunity to take this, kind of drag it forward. I could connect it here on the upper level. I don't think people will mind too much if I do that. Alright, we'll delete these faces here. And honestly, because these are all just like big old faces here, I could just probably merge these over here. I'll give it a try, we'll see what happens. Might need to make a cut like here to here. Roughly, then. We'll see. Oh, the interior of this exists. Bad. Alright, let's try it. So we'll start by connecting everything up. What does my PC sound like? It's going to explode at any second. Alright, we shade those smooth. Make sure we have all our proper sharps marked here. I want these shaded smooth as well. I think the outsides are, so... Oh, maybe this one needs a sharp. Okay, not bad. Kind of a cool platform. Are you showing the buttons you're clicking? I got some requests from people to share them so they can kind of see what I do in certain scenarios. Now the real question will be, is my head going to clip really hard through this? I'm going to grab this edge, bring it up to here. So hard to see now. The space is getting so cramped. I'm just gonna do a lazy bit and go like this for now. Okay, that should be good. Good enough to at least test, like walking on it. Alright, let's give that a try. We don't have like full ramp physics or anything, but we can at least test out this and how it all looks. With lighting, of course. Davy Jones! Dude, you could add the taper and chamfer on the middle of the bridge, with some extra detail so it's not just straight. Taper chamfer to the middle of the bridge? Well, I'm definitely going to need to add some extra detail, no doubt about that. I'm not 100% sure what you mean by the middle of it. A lot of the community seems to full stop hate all 3 as main, can't see past the few good they've done. I like some of the few good they've done. I have a lich. To be fair, I retextured the whole thing and remodeled a lot of it to be more Halo 3 style, but I still think the lich is a really awesome vehicle. Okay, this is not the correct model. Whoops. Drink water? Fine, Dalen. I'll drink some water right now. Mmm. I love water! Oh, right. I should probably also do physics. But thank you for the recommendation. But I was so dehydrated today. I was gone for so long. I literally woke up, immediately drove over to get the new modem and router, drove over to the place, got there in time for the fucking repair guy to repair a bunch of stuff, and then the guy came over because we called him so he could hook up like the fucking cable to be in a different area and stuff. Ooh, this is cool. This is kind of a vibe. I think I'll want to switch it up a little bit, but I'm liking the more like enclosed space. Let me see. Jump around. Yeah, my head bonks it, but that's fine. That's not really a big deal. And up here. Not bad here, really. I don't love the shape of it. It's really basic right now, but that can be changed. That can be fixed. An arch might be nice to separate the cockpit area from the main body. Yeah, I mean, because you could, like, theoretically, like, jump through that or jump on that and get up to the side here, which would be... No, I don't think you can. But either way, I think it's too open. I think this needs to be wider and close things off a bit more. Oh! Gotta add the floor there eventually, like, damn! I also want to add some, like, decorative lights and stuff once we get the model, like, in more, but... It's interesting. I didn't realize this was like facing outwards. Hope you guys sleep well. Thanks, Luke. Hope you have a good one. I'll bring this in. Maybe a little less. But in nonetheless. So like that's kind of nice. Do something with that. As for the actual shape of it, I don't love the actual shape. Oh, you know what? I now know what Davy Jones meant, and I think it is a great idea. I see it. I'm gonna do this, this, this. He's so smart for this. Kind of like this. Well, I fucked that up, but sort of like this. I made a terrible MS Paint drawing to describe this. Fine, I totally get what you mean. Why does it extend so far out here? You know, I'm going to connect it completely to here. Can you hit the yoink, yoinkity sploinkity? Yeah, I do that like twice a day, dude. Think I can hit the yoinkity sploinkity? What the fuck? I can, okay? For the record. I'm actually one of the top yoinkity sploinkities. Bro. Bro thinks he's flexing on me, that's crazy. Got some barriers to the bridge. I was originally planning on putting the core up here, but as it stands now, not 100% ideal. But I do like the shape, and it really like accents these bits here. Although I'm gonna have to grab them and drag them forward a little. Like that. And I think I'm gonna have to add some more bevels because this is just really low poly. Or not bevels, edge loops. That's a little nicer. This is cool though. I'm liking the upstairs area. I do think it could use another bevel on the top. Like this edge here. Like a subtle bevel there. So that would make the trim kind of annoying. I'll worry about bevels and extra bits after a little bit. At this point, just make the Scarab fly. I have good news for you, Warhammer enjoyer. 343 did it for us. All I had to do was make it look like it had. I just had to make better textures for it. Flying Scarab that you want with a fully destroyable core and everything is right here. Heading into the Scarab. Right, when you buckle it, a gravity lift will come down. That'll let you jump on inside if you want to do things that way. I haven't destroyed the Lich in quite a while. It had to be done. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Hell yeah. Alright, so give me a little swoosh. This is a pretty cool project. Not bad, right? Kind of dark down here now, though I low-key like it. Up here it's nice and bright through the window. At least we have the screen lighting everything up. There's that. Pretty fancy. I'm gonna need something back here to light it up. Maybe some kind of window, or Lich is one of the best things Super 3 made. I agree. I think the Lich is just a sick-ass vehicle. Super cool. I think it's funny. A lot of people will hate on Halo 5 for a variety of reasons, you know, to each their own. But I do think Halo 5, even if you don't agree it's a good Halo game, it was just a good game. Halo 5 was a good-ass video game. Maybe not a good-ass Halo game, but a good-ass video game. Breakout was awesome. It was a really fun game mode. Was it Halo? I'll leave that up to everyone else to decide, but was it fun? Hell yeah, it was fun. I do think this area is a little too simple. Maybe it'll just look a lot better with textures, but we'll see. Just didn't seem like Halo that much. No, not really. With the ground pounding and everything, but it was still really fun. In my eyes, anyways. Reminded me a lot of like the Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, the like Counter-Strike-ness of like playing really tactically, being around corners, being super careful with stuff. I thought that was awesome. Okay, this isn't too bad. This isn't too bad. I'll try to texture the floor here. See if I can make it look cool. Yo, Adam! Good to see you, man. Thanks so much for the 2. Appreciate the support, dude. Thank you, thank you. Said, this is literally exactly what I said in chat to Joe. Halo 4 felt like a bad reskin, but for the most part retained that core gameplay. Oh no, I read this comment. That's what made me say it. He said, Halo 4 retained core gameplay, but felt like a bad reskin. I could agree with that. Halo 5 felt like Call of Duty with energy shields and armor abilities. It wasn't a bad game, just not a good Halo game. Yeah, no, that's exactly what made me say that. I read that comment. And yeah, no, I agree. I agree. I didn't like Halo 5's campaign, obviously. Shocking. Really brave takes here only. But I did think the multiplayer in Forge was awesome. They were cooking. I do a double panel. I guess it would already be a double panel if I did this. Alright, I'm talking to myself. I'm schizoing out. You've got to bear with me here. Okay, if I do that, I try to trim this side here. Let's trim 1. I think trim... Isn't it trim 2 that's the fancy one? What is trim 1? Oh yeah, trim 2 is the fancy one. Which is this... No, not that one. This one. Okay, UV straightened. Rotate it 90 degrees. If you want to do a trim here, it would be like... It'd be like this, kind of a thin trim. Yeah, this would be a good texture for it. Bro! Crazy Jazz with a 20 gifted! We already got a 20 gifted. That's another 20 gifted. Thank you. What the hell? Gifted somebody named Hey Shotgun. Hello. I see. Thank you so much. That is insanely generous. Holy shit. Thank you very much. God damn. Bro. Look at all those gifteds. Thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. Guys, if you got gifted... Sorry, if you got gifted by Craze right now, be sure to give your thanks. That is super, super generous. Thank you so damn much. Our membership gifts based on tier? I think it's just, I think it just gifts the standard tier, I'm pretty sure. And I think it just, yeah, I think it's just random though. If you're asking like, what does it, how does it decide who to give? I'm pretty sure it's like, it prioritizes like new people, is my understanding. Ooh, that looks kind of fancy. I like that trim. That's nice. What would I do for the underside? Maybe... What texture? I might have to come up with some like unique textures for some of this stuff, because I can't just use... I can't just use floor for everything. It'll look really repetitive. And if I use walls too, I'll use walls for now. Thank you so fucking much, though. Craving a bro and giving us sweet cash to our Lord. I mean, I appreciate it immensely. It also... I'll have to do the spiel. I will do the spiel. Gifting memberships is the most generous way to gift or support this stream, because not only does it support me, it supports everybody else by giving them awesome perks in this community. So, thank you very, very much. I appreciate you. I have a bad idea. Dude, they're just rolling in. Crazy said tier 1 only. I wish it goes to people who watch the stream constantly or something. I low-key do as well. I'm kind of sad that it doesn't, but yeah, I guess it just be like that sometimes. Never end. There is no end. That might look good. Kind of twisting the UVs and scaling them, squishing them. Let's give that a shot. We'll go in game and see if this looks any good. I think it will. Davy Jones for 9 months, and I see you, Demon. Thank you for the 5, man. And I said Davy Jones first. Davy Jones, thank you for the 9 months. Been a member for 9 months. Where's the baby? The baby. The baby I gift to you. Is this? Actually, you just made me realize I want to see your Strato Sentinel on here. I'm gonna spawn that in. Demon, thank you for the 5er, man. I really appreciate it. Thank you, dude. Said, did you show them the sketch someone put in support chat, the interior idea? Oh yeah, I responded to that yesterday and I somehow forgot that it existed today. Been so busy. Holy shit. Well, at least Huge Grass lives up to its name of being huge. Adam, thank you for the 2. Much appreciated, man. Thank you, thank you. That I'm on Opera GX and it still crashes. I think it has to do with how long chat feed gets, but eventually it'll run out of memory and I got rid of the stream. Kind of annoying, but it starts to lag before the crash. I can preemptively load a new tab. I think YouTube just like stopped giving a shit about streaming at some point because that is not hard to fix. Damn, that is an imposing monster. Chat. Opera GX is using Chromos? I believe so, yeah. I think it's Chromium. Missed my oh, you're right! Turbo Simp! I mean, sorry. Turbo Dumb Bitch! Tip $2. Thank you very much. Thank you. Said, this is an urgent message for Seth Moulton, U.S. Representative for our Massachusetts 6th Congressional District. Mr. Moulton, you must listen. The Jimmy John's sandwich store has been taken over by a Nephili cabal, working in connection with the Babylonian I don't know what any of that shit means. Isn't that biblical? Is what I'm reading biblical? What is happening? Big Strato. I know, look at it. I can't wait to animate this thing. It's gonna be so fun. Genuinely cannot wait to animate this thing. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit it. I forgot I didn't make a physics model for it. Deep lore? I guess so. Turbo Cutie Pie. Thank you for the 2! Don't believe me? Then why are the Jimmy John's employees all 9 feet tall and covered in a dense layer of scales? And why did I hear deep chanting and a tribal drum beat coming from the bathrooms? They just love pizza. Duh. Bro's acting like he never started a tribal chant while trying to eat pizza before. Okay, yo, we all believe you. I gotta make these look a little bit better. This is ugly. I gotta make it like rounder and add more curves and verts to it. That is really gross. But the platform's not bad. I don't dislike the platform. It's pretty okay. Right, let me get the new platform in, though. Did I export this? Let's see what the new platform looks like. Ooh, I'm excited. It's gonna be a really big difference. This is the prototype platform, just to see if the structure feels good in the space. Alright, though, a bit dark. It should lighten up a little bit here. Dude! Craze gifted another 20! Craze Jazz, what the hell? Thank you! What the fuck? Gambling round 2. Keep it going. That's insane. Thank you so much. Guys, if you are gifted by Craze right now, please do give them your thanks. That's crazy. That is craze. God damn. Thank you so much. What the hell? Okay, the top looks terrible. Craze. Oh my god. That actually looks pretty good. That actually does look pretty good. Thank you so damn much. Are you kidding me? You're crazy as fuck for that. I keep saying crazy, craze this, craze that, and your name is just Craze. Thank you very fucking much. Demon, thank you for the $5. You excited for Saturday? More soul leveling. Last episode ended on such a redacted with a redacted dude. Oh, the last episode. Season 2 fights have gone stupid hard. They're so good. It's adding so much to the story. I love it. It's peak. Peak! I think I watched the Redacted fight like 10 plus times already. It's so good. The previous major Redacted fight that happened with Redacted was also insane. That's like 70 gifts. How the fuck is everyone not green? I don't know! YouTube's algorithm is so weird. But I'm extremely grateful. Like, holy shit. This is insane. Okay, this texture on top looks like ass. I don't know why I put effort into the bottom and made it look good, but not the top. Demon with 50 gifted on top of these 40. Holy fuck! There actually won't be any great names in the chat after this. Dude, thank you. What is happening today? What is happening? Thank you. Holy hell! I'm never gonna hear the end of the... Oh, it's legit never gonna end now. Holy fuck! Thank you! What the hell? Oh. Hey, Crazy with the 20 on top of that! Guys, you better be joining supporter chat after this. Holy hell! Is that F it? What the fuck, dude? Thank you! Weasel, I'm sorry I'm yelling. Shit's going down, kitty cat. It's crazy out here. That's so many fucking gifteds. What the hell? What the hell? Dude, thank you, Demon, for the 50. Thank you, Craze, for the 60. Holy shit. This is nuts. Like, seriously nuts. Holy shit. You guys do realize how absurd this is, right? Right? Like, this is not just me. They're still coming in. Rip a gray, people. The grays are dead, dude. They are fucking gone. They are cooked. It's over. The reign of the Greys is at a final end. Adam with the 2! The memberships. There's so many. Look at all the gifteds that you can see. That is insane. Adam, thank you for the 2! Said, soda went through my nose when Drake read Turbo Sim's prior tip as Turbo Dumb Bitch. That shit caught me off guard. Hilarious, but fuck you, I gotta clean this up now. Deserved. You thought I was funny. That was your first mistake. I'm very super extremely funny. And I'm glad you noticed. Oh, what happened here? Fucking Craze and Demon happened here. That's what happened here. They had no chill and popped the fuck off. Actually just insanity. Dude, guys, thank you. Holy shit. That's ridiculous. You do know this is ridiculous. I'm assuming you know that this is ridiculous. Like, goddamn. Like, damn. Also, like, goddamn. I like the whole... I mean, you must really like it for how many gifteds you just put in. Clearly, Demon's a big fan, too. Just funny, because you would think Demon would hate sort of angelic choirs. Nice. Okay, that looks decent. Oh. This is just how it is now, guys. This is just life now. Oh. I love it so much. The rest of this fucking stream at this rate is just, oh. Not that I'm complaining, but now we're just gonna hear this for the rest of the time. Think some of us actually might be blacklisted from getting gifts. Yeah, I don't fucking know how this shit works. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh. But thank you again, Craze and Demon. Thank you. Holy shit. That is insane. I'm very fucking grateful. Oh no, my precious UVs are gonna get messed up if I touch it at all. Damn it. I spent so much time for nothing. If he drops a 50, I'll drop a 50. I would not tempt that man, Craze. He is like... He does shit. He does not fuck around. I would not tempt that. Unless you meant that. Poor Rusted Wrench, like, oh, that's really cool, guys. Must be nice! Okay, the top could use some trims and stuff for sure. The bottom looks so good though. I love it. It's gonna go forever. Oh. Must renew our faith in the prophecy that more gifts will be given. Stress sipping. Is the screen working? Yeah, I just threw it down there. Thought it would be nice to light the place up a little bit more. I'm testing out the baked lighting to see how it all looks inside here. I'm gonna have to add some kind of cool tech hologrammy screen for looking outside. Dan Feist Brothers. Bro's floating, that's crazy. But the entire ceiling was a transparent display screens. I mean, it could. I could do that. I'm pretty sure it wouldn't render anything too weird, would it? Oh, you would see the turret up here. I could do the back behind the turret. No, because then this thing would kind of render here. I could do this part. Dude! Craze with 50! Demon didn't even go for the 50! Holy shit! Are you kidding me? What the? Yeah, Warhammer is right. What the fuck? That's insane. Thank you. Guys, please. If you, this, I don't even know. I need you guys to help me out. If you are receiving these gifts, please thank Craze. Holy shit. Andy's green. Let's go. Craze, holy shit. Thank you. What the fuck? And if you guys are getting gifted, please also join the Discord. We have a community. It's cool and chill. And now you can join supporter chat, which is the best chat. And it's only available to YouTube members. And I talk in there all the time. And I hang out in there. And people shitpost and it makes me sad. And I cry. But join, please. Thank you, Craze. And Demon, thank you for the 10. Also said, you know what? The vehicle I need in Halo, a vehicle where I can tell the driver, enemies coming from the north. And the driver's response is confirmed. Removing north. I think that's the longsword. I know you were probably looking for a land vehicle, but I think that's the longsword. Craze, holy fuck, it's still coming in. What the fuck? The light is fading. How many gifts? What the fuck? So many gifts. Demon, tell me there's enemies north. Demon, I need you to tell me there's enemies north. I did do the 50. The fuck are you talking about? You did another? Whatever. Confirmed. Removing north. Oh my god. This is legit. The rest of the stream is just gonna be... Oh. Thank you, Craze and Demon. Holy shit, that's so many gifted. How many is that? That's got to be like, I don't even know how many that is. I gotta check. That's almost 200 members. That's 182 new members this stream. Are you kidding me? Oh. That is nuts. Nice. That thing got fucked up. The relaxing, calming sounds of new members in the community, baby. Let's go! Nice sword gibs. Thank you. I gibbed them myself. Okay, I low-key... I need to add new textures. And I know this ramp area is probably not going to change much, just given the restrictions to this location. I don't really want to, like... I'm going to texture this area real quick. I'm going to add textures. Fuck it. Fuck it. We ball. You know what? I just came up with an idea. My own original idea. Donuts of steel. I'm going to texture this floor real quick. I will do that, and then we'll do that. Oh shoot, wait. I wanted it rotated the other way. Damn it. Okay, not bad, not bad. And then, this is probably gonna look bad. Oh, wait. I'll leave it like that for now. But goddamn, this is insane. We're just casually sitting in the shadow now of 182 new memberships. Holy shit, dude. That's literally insane. Widowing? Damn. I am low-key kind of just at a loss right now for what to say. Drake Discord? Oh, right. People are asking me a bunch of stuff in Discord. Oh, even Davy Jones. Oh. Damn, Davy Jones kind of an artist to just whip this up. I didn't even look at this. This is the drawing he was trying to say that I should take a look at. Oh, yeah, he kind of had a better idea than what I did. Mine was all curvy. His is kind of fancy. I like that more. I'll give it a try. Oh, I'm kind of partial to the curves that it gave through. That's cool. The animation, I wanted the Imperial Titan model I made based... Wait, let me go. Oh, this is kind of clean. What's going on, Weasel? Check this out. Oh my god, the scale of that is stupid. I was not expecting it to be that big. What the fuck? Warhammer is low-key kind of sick for this. Oh. Bro. Does anyone else hear the Godzilla charging sound in there? I hear the Godzilla charging sound in there. Jesus Christ! Okay, that was pretty sick. Wasn't that again? Dude, what the fuck? Removing north. Confirmed. Removing north. I love that. That's sick as fuck. Why can't they just build a giant head on it? Oh, right, I was texturing. Oh. I actually also want a vehicle like that. Now that you're saying it, it's just such a fun thing to be like, removing north. Like, there is no more northern direction. Everything over there is fucking eviscerated. This is so badass. Okay, decent paneling. I don't love it, but it is a panel to be sure. I got gifted twice. You got double gifted? Can that happen? Oh, can that happen? Chad, is this real? Bro, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You can't just do that, bro. This is a valid hairstyle. Fine. Look, it's more organized now. It's way better. Sort of. Kind of. I don't look like... That's Photoshop. Don't look at that. That's Photoshop. Bald? Bro! That's the opposite of bald. That's too much hair. My hair cannot be stopped. That's the problem. Raise a haircut and to bring back the haunt. Listen, we can't all get the things we want, okay? The haunting maybe one day. Maybe. Probably not, but it's a haircut. I don't even know what that is. Sounds like you just made that word up. How much do a shave head? Dude, you would have to pay me like an disgustingly unreasonable amount of money. And listen, I'm not for sale. Alright, I'm just gonna say I'm not for sale. Alright? I'm not for sale. I like my hair too much to go bald. I would get no bitches. And it would suck. Drake, say how much? No. There's no amount. Because I like my hair too much. I don't want to go bald. As if you get bitches. B. It grows back, brother. I'm just saying it would be a disgusting, offensive amount of money. Did I do the floor? I didn't even do. No, I did do the floor. I just didn't do the ramp. You can get me. Hey. Would you go bald for 60K? Probably. That's honestly like that's an offensive amount of money to give to a streamer. That is just so much. I mean offensive in the sense that like it's just unreasonable. That's just so much money. Like if somebody gives me 60K, I legit would. But the good news for the sake of my hair is that as insanely generous as some people are, that is just not gonna happen. So I feel like I can confidently say, yeah, if somebody gave me 60K, I would shave my fucking head. Even as much as I love my hair. But happy days for me, people don't do that. I'm chilling. My fucking bachelor's, that's crazy, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'll get a shitty haircut for 60. Shit, I'd do it for like 30K. I'd probably, well, okay, 10K actually would be pretty huge, but I really like my hair. Wait. I should make this all ramps. Just go, oops, all ramps. I do 100, I got luscious locks. Fair. I'm selling my homeless kidney right now for money. I think people are gonna respect you as a great aim. Keep dreaming. Wait. Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, okay. My brain's on. My brain is on. I know what's happening around me. I am a conscious, coherent human being who is aware of their surroundings, allegedly. Raisin even really did fuck over anyone who made a tip for the next half hour at least. Oh god, wait, you're right. Oh, nobody has tipped. It's okay. We're chilling. Which, I don't know why I sound happy saying that, but nobody is not being heard when they should be. Yeah. Okay, these textures don't look half bad. I'm gonna put this in the game again. We're gonna see what the heck it all looks like. Ooh, fancy. Just coming around. It's looking. Okay, that's terrible. I'm just gonna like do a grid texture on that. But the walls look pretty nice. This ramp will all be fixed up. Not bad. I tipped. I'm not a nobody. I read your tip. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. Fuck, 15 minutes ago, dude. Okay, you got me there. I don't really have any rebuttal for that one. Thank you, Adam, very much for the 2. I appreciate it. Said, you see these coordinates on the map? Yes, sir. I don't want to. Yes, sir. Why is that sideways? Oh. Yeah, that's me whenever I longsword nuke, though. I'm just like, goodbye. Too broke to tip right now. You don't have to. That's fine. You don't have to tip. I know people set insane standards in this stream for some fucking reason, but you're good. You're fine. You just be here. Just stream. You're just watching. People act like you gotta tip. Like, I know I have ADHD. It's hard for me to read stuff sometimes. Admittedly, I get that, but like, it's really not a requirement. You're completely fine. We need to GIF on Discord. That's true. That'd be pretty funny. I need a I need a fucking emote in this chat actually that represents that well. Will there be additional screens and stations for the turrets? Possibly / probably. Oh! Okay, I'm really liking the floor and like the lower textures here. This is looking pretty fancy. Very Scarab-y. And with the with this on top, it's pretty rad. We obviously still need some textures here. I'll probably do some trims for that. A dedicated guh emoji, that's right. Now you have the power. All YouTube members can to their heart's content. Okay, this I am putting a trim on that. I never want to see this untextured abomination ever again. Ew. Hi, Weasel. Hi, Weasel. My cat's here. You don't know it yet, but she's here. Let me move this out of the way for you, girl. Move my controller out of the way, my play button out of the way. I still have the old YouTube play button. I got my play button so long ago. I wonder if they would send me like an updated one if I asked. I have it down right now because I'm moving, but I'm not dusty. I still got it. The old one, the OG one. When did you get it? God, I got this so many years ago now. This thing is ancient. It's the old one. I don't remember when I got it specifically. Long ago, in the before times. I was there for that? Were you? All that time ago? Was it before Halo Monsters? Yeah, I think I was doing Minecraft at the time when I got it. Adam! The 2! There it is! Oh wait, that means they're all done! All the holes are done. Wait, that was so much faster than I expected. What the fuck? Well shit, alright. Oh, thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Said it could be an image captioned current state of the stream, and it's just a picture of a full church choir. That'd be a good emoji for it, though. Literally just a choir. Can I unwrap and straighten this? Not quite. A shame. A shame, to be sure. Okay, but what if I do this? Unwrap and then straighten this. Nope, still no dice. Unfortunate. Already pre-calculating the triangulation. Unwrap. Unwrap. No, this will get a separate unwrap. These two will unwrap. And I do straighten UVs. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, we're just gonna do this manually. Boom. There we go. And then boom. Alright, they're all cleaned up. Now they can work properly. What will we? I wonder if I can do this one. This would probably look cool. Be all techy. Maybe it's too detailed. Oh, these need to be rotated 180. And these need to be rotated 180. Or wait. Whatever the opposite of that is. That might be too detailed, but can't look worse than what's already there. I suppose I could texture these as well. Assign these to like the wall texture. Alright, I'm big braining it. GY.5. No, GX.5. It's big brain time. Halo foot. Okay, there we go. Now it's big brain time. Big Brian. Okay, we go here, we cursor there, switch that to our point there, scale X, yeah. Nice. We go back here for this panel. Nice. That's pretty okay. Then maybe I'll select all these. Let's see. It should make this feel a lot better in this area. Like, obviously, most of the walls and stuff around here aren't textured yet. And, man, honestly, there's still a lot of modeling we need to do. I'm spending way too much time doing textures when there's still a lot more to do. This is kind of a bad idea. You know what, for these bits here, I'm actually going to make those the floor texture. I think that'll look nicer. It'll add a little bit of extra little guh to it, you know. Okay. Cool in theory, but that trim is super unfitting. I'm going to swap that out for a different trim. Let's put that on, let's get this trim sheet. And I already used that trim there. Okay, I'll use this one then. Here. Okay, now I just gotta clean up stuff a little bit here and there, so be like that. This. Grab this one. Okay, and then I think it would be cool if I flipped it around so it felt more like an entry point. Like that. That way the lights are kind of pointing from out and like in there. I think that'll be cool. That'd be cool. Gonna give Rick more money so we can keep doing what he's doing. Also, it's a boring meeting, so I'm chilling in the back. Well, I appreciate it. This does, literally, this does let me keep doing what I'm doing. And I genuinely do appreciate it a lot, because... I mean, I don't know. It's a period. But no, you don't need to give me anything. You just being here is enough, and everything that you've done is so above and beyond what anyone could ever ask for that all I can say is I'm grateful. But thank you. Not too bright, but it's fancy. But you know, it's gotta be coming from the light here. That's gotta be it. This light's emitting from right here, and that's why it's so bright here and in the back. Gonna add a grav lift door on my shield. It's gonna be a grav lift. It's gonna come through here. That's the current plan anyway. For 9,000, yeah, it's insane. It's 182. 182 gifted memberships. Bro. Holy fuck. That's ridiculous. Also, this is starting to look pretty good. Just as a side note, I like it. Another side note, I want to make all of this use the floor material because it'll add a cool effect, I think. Can't really see it in Blender, but it'll show up in game and look kind of cool, I think. The Scarab! Thank you for the 260! I appreciate that. Thank you so much, said he. Yeah. Yes. Make me pretty. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. You're gonna be gorgeous, darling. Gorgeous. Oh, what the fuck? Random edge. Oh my god! Crave with another 20 gifted! It's over 200 now! Holy shit! That's insane! Are you kidding me? Thank you! Like, thank you! What the fuck? Thank you so much! Holy shit! That's wild. Watch Rain finally get a gift through all of this somehow, some way. It's unreal. It is unreal. Wait, we still have grays? Not for long. Oh my god, this 20 is going through. Guys, again, if you just got a gifted membership, please do give your thanks to Craze. That's crazy. I hate saying that's crazy when it's crazy, but that's crazy. God damn. Praise the Craze. Do praise the Craze. Do praise the Craze. Like, holy fuck, dude. That's insane. But for real, Like, I don't know what else to say. I'm like, thank you. Holy shit. Oh, pretty weasel. At least 69 memberships. That is technically accurate. You are not wrong. That is at least 69. All is forgiven. Minor spelling mistake. Ah! I don't like this. I gotta change this. I wanna do something with that. I don't know what yet, but I'm doing something with that. Ooh, that's kind of nice. It's not bad. A little bit of accenting almost. Pretty good. Okay, that needs to be dragged down though. That actually just looks bad. Oh. Why do I even have this sloped? For what? For who? For whomst even? Oh. Scarab is pretty interesting, but can it run Crisis? I'm glad you asked. No. Maybe one day though. I used to run Crisis on my old shitty PC, my same Windows Vista PC I tried doing Halo 2 Vista mods on. The good old days. Back in my day, we ran Windows Vista computers and Windows XP computers. Oh, they're gone. Gone too soon. Xbox Live app on Vista was peak. It was trash! It was horrible! It broke all the time! It was awful! It's a monster. It's making noises in my house. I'm gonna fucking die. Dude, I wonder if my new house is haunted. That'd be sick. I hope my new house is haunted. Okay, that is ugly. But we're getting places, right? Like, this isn't half bad. This is alright. The haunting live. The live action haunting, except it's actually just real. I'm not convinced ghosts are real. I don't think I'll ever be convinced that ghosts are real unless I see one myself. People are like so sure, they're like, it's real. You just gotta trust me, bro. I'm like, do I though? Do I just have to trust you, bro? The science does not check out with the whole ghosts being real thing. Okay, this top part really needs some stuff going on because I don't like it. Not even the Ghost of Lockout? Okay, that could be real. I could believe in the Ghost of Lockout. is pretty fancy though. I think you need some purple paneling in here. I think we need some purple. I also need to fix that because that's fucking atrocious. But we could use some purple paneling in here for sure. Oh, sorry. I was working on them in the background there. My bad. You know, guys, I'm feeling extra brave today. I want to eat a whole piece of cheese. Not to get too crazy out here, but I want to eat some cheese. A whole cheese. A whole pizza? Calm down. Calm the fuck down. You're scaring me right now. Okay? Stop that. Stop that now. Okay, lower floors are cooking. We're cooking with the lower floors. Not too bad. Not too bad. What the fuck am I witnessing? Oh. Oh, is it just recalculating the triangles? Oh! Interesting. Arrest that man! Nobody's ever gonna notice if I just leave it like this in the dark. I'll just walk up past it like there's nothing happening. It's fine. Ooh, ew, I gotta fix this ramp though. That's disgusting. I'm liking the second floor thing here though. The main problem is, I could, you know, it could be kind of cool if I put the core here, kind of like in the sunlight. That way you kind of have to watch what's going on outside the Scarab and you can see the outside as you take it down, where the Scarab goes like, oh, just dying. That's not bad. Ooh, or maybe it could be like up here. Maybe you have to like, maybe it could be on the ceiling and you have to like walk around it and you can only shoot it from like this side here. Ooh. Maybe lights lining the upper walkway. I think so. The upper walkway looks really flat and boring from here. I like how it looks from the bottom because it's got this nice bevel and trim. The top doesn't really have that, sadly. I think I want to fix that. Yo, Adam! Thanks for the 2, man. Appreciate it. My mom lived in a haunted house before I was born. We had a greyhound named Slim-E. And he would bloody himself trying to get out of his kennel because something in that house was tormenting him. Once she moved out, he became super relaxed and laid back. That was weird. The thing is, I always hear stories like that, and I'm like, yeah, it could have been a ghost. Or, it could have been like a totally mundane thing that just wasn't obvious at the time. But I never know. Who's to say? Oh wait, that's right, I added textures to this. And they're super mundane, you don't even notice them. Ideal. Trim is still way too bright though, it's really bothering me. I wonder if I add all of these faces here to the interior region, is that going to make it have a lot less light? Because it's causing the trim to glow way too bright, I think. But it might also sadly remove a lot of the extra light that's coming from here. Or maybe it won't, who knows? Who knows? Wait for it. Wait for it. Any day now. Okay, that reduced the light pretty substantially. But it does seem more realistic. Documentary After Death is very interesting. You guys should check it out. Oh yeah, no, okay. I will say, I'm an afterlife believer, but I just don't know about ghosts. Adam, thanks for the 2! Thank you. So that was just one instance. There was also the shit getting knocked off shelves, and once it outright attacked my mom, yanking her hair straight up while she was walking down the hallway hard enough to jerk her head. Jesus Christ! I'm not against believing in ghosts. I'm agnostic to the idea. It's like, it could be either way. I just don't really know. But, yeah, shit like that is fucking scary. But I put my marker. I didn't do a half bad job with the marker. I'm only floating a little bit off the ground here. Okay, there's gonna have to be another light in the rear, or an opening. I could let light come through these things. You have like the pipes go through like a hole there or something. I'd be cool with a ghost if it was a chill ghost, but I don't fuck with that sinister shit. Well, you and me both. I really want to add a cool, glowing, like, transparent texture thingy right here. I think that'd be sick. Didak, thank you for the 2! Said RJ, as a texter right now, don't turn someone's Wi-Fi off. How would I turn someone's Wi-Fi off? But also, why as a Texan? Did some shit go down that I'm not aware of? Does the Wi-Fi not come back up? Hear about those kids? No. Well, if you can do the puzzle, if his lights out to death, is great. No, I think that's fair, Craze, to be honest. I mean, near-death, obviously, alright, not to get too deep and philosophical, but if you know anything about near-death experiences, there's some shit after, you know, life. I think that's pretty obvious if you've done any, like, people are like, well, it hasn't been explained scientifically. It's like, kind of has, though. Like, we gotta have evidence for it. It's not really talked about a lot, but... 3 kids chase their mom with knives after she turned the Wi-Fi off? Jesus, dude. Fucking terrifying. Evidence for what? Like, stuff happening after death. I've had people in my life who are like, yeah, I think when you die, it's probably just blackness. I'm like, you have done no research on this, because that is extremely unlikely. And people are like, yeah, I think that you just see blackness, you stop existing, it's fine because you're not there for it. I'm like, nah, disagree, hard disagree. Even people in my own family have, like, near-death experiences that literally correlate exactly to the near-death experiences that everybody else I've heard of has. Near-death experiences are just way too similar. There's also people who... I'm also actually, funnily enough, not to get all crystals and woo-woo, but I'm also a believer in astral projection. It's very... like, literally our own government, well, if you're a U.S. citizen, the U.S. government did studies on it and did a lot of stuff that showed that there is a kind of, like, conscious spiritual realm that does exist beyond the physical body, which is pretty sick. I was dying and the study was for me to see if we have a spear. The guy lost 2 grams. It's not fair or anything. Well, okay, I don't know if it's weighable. I think that one may have been discredited if I recall. I don't remember, but I wouldn't put any... Yeah, you go straight into the Warhammer universe as a shitty civilian, big rip. That does suck. That does suck. I hate that that's what happens, but... you know, it'd just be like that. It'd just be like that. You die in Halo 4, you die in real life. That's also true, and that's also very sad. That's why I don't play Halo 4, because I just don't want to die yet. Okay, but this is looking nice. What do I want to do next? I really want to do like the dome coverings and add some like piping here, but I'm not sure what texture I would use for that just yet. I want to double up on this panel. This is too tall to be a single panel. I also want cheese. I don't have any food right now. Alright, there we go. Double panel. Very nice. Rat, well, I'm a fucking rat, dude. I just want cheese. Okay, I will be right back. Give me like 2 minutes. Wait, I'm gonna get more coffee and make it 5. Oh wait, where's my BRB? What does my BRB say? BRB grabbing coffee? Perfect. Alright, give me 5. I will be right back. I'm gonna be honest, that cheese was fire. 2 slices of sharp cheddar and a coffee. That could be my whole meal for the whole day. I'd be sick. I'd say gray power, but that sounds bad. Oh. Fuck it, I'll say it. Sounds like it's in a real gray area. Yeah! It's fine. Coffee goes crazy though. Nothing hits quite like a 10 p.m. coffee. Stream went up $660 in bro's absence. I was only gone for like 2 minutes. Okay, it was more like 5, let's be real. Okay, I'm liking this though, you know, I'm fucking with this. Heavily, even. It looks very fancy, and I like looking at it with my peepers. That's a good sign. I'm peeping. Heavily. Missed the 20 gift? Wait, what? Did I? Wait, what? I did! There was a 20 gift while I was gone! Huh? Dude! Thank you! What craze! You actually did! I was... Bro just said, I'm gonna drop a 20 again, and then did! Craze, what? I wasn't even here for it! Thank you! You guys better have thanked Craze. You thanked Craze, right? Right. Still no rain gift. Bad. Tattler. Oh! Yeah, if you guys have any paranormal stories, I'd love to hear. Somebody said that they had some crazy ones from when they were in the service. I love paranormal stories. I want to believe ghost stories so bad. Okay, I'm gonna keep texturing absentmindedly, but if you guys have any. Sorry, I only have schizophrenia. Hey, arguably, schizophrenic ghosts could be real, even if you only perceive it yourself. Who knows? Maybe they're like spirits, and you just are given access to the fucking magical spirit realm. I don't know. I'm just making shit up at this point, but you never know. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Watch this. It's gonna be fancy as hell. I'm gonna go ahead, and I'm gonna assign this to Trim too, and I'm gonna unwrap them. And it's already perfect. I don't have to do anything else. There are 2 on Blood Gulch. Oh. There's ghosts on Blood Gulch? Oh, that's true. I don't know why that took me so long to realize what the fuck you were saying. I'm expanding. Okay, that lines up pretty good. That all lines up pretty good. That one does not. We'll do that. And it'll continue the trim there. And then this one comes around. That's pretty good. Not too bad, yeah. I've also seen my dad. I've also seen my dreams multiple copies of my dad, weirdly enough. That is odd. I always wonder, you know, it's like, obviously dreams are generally generated by our brains, but it's like, maybe you can get visited in your dreams. I've heard stories where people like, feel like their dreams are like just random ass dreams, but then they'll actually get visited by like, people in those dreams. Hey Adam, thanks for the 2! Appreciate it. You said, would you say the MC of Golden Time... Wait, what would you say the main character of Golden Time has? Bro got amnesia and is haunted by his past personality? I haven't seen him Golden Time. I don't know. Okay, wait. Weird idea. Boom. And then, hear me out. Pretty clean, pretty clean. I rarely remember dreams, but when I do, they are not fun. I have a superpower where when I have whatever is about to be a nightmare, I just don't. My brain is like, ah, nah, this is just a dream, man. Like, I instinctively figure out that it's a dream, and then I'm just like, nah, I'm good, actually, but thanks. Like, I don't know, I'm just immune to dreams, or to nightmares. Dream of a scenario, and then months later I'll be shopping or something. I feel like I've seen that exact moment in that dream. Deja vu, yeah. No, I've had that happen before. I actually had that happen really strongly recently. It was weird. I had this moment. I was talking to this nice pretty lady I know, and I was talking to her, and I was about to say some like absent-minded thing, and I had this like visceral, like mental reaction as I was about to say it that I have never felt in my life before, where it was just like my body or my mind was speaking to me and going, do not say the next sentence out of your mouth. And I just like couldn't move my mouth for a second. I was like, boy, and it was like deja vu mixed with like intention. And I was like, holy shit, what was that feeling? And then I was like, I think I'm just not gonna say whatever absent-minded thing I was about to say. It was very wild. I felt like I just got like the direct, like a sense of direction somehow. And I was like, okay, guess I won't fucking say whatever I was about to say. My bad. Objective marker on a moment. Yeah, something like that. When you stay asleep after realizing it's a nightmare, it becomes kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, if you can conquer your fears in a dream, I mean, you basically just get a lucid dream, which is just like free reign to fuck around. I've had lucid dreams before that are pretty fun. They're always like really hard to control and really wacky though. Like I remember the last one I had was like pretty long time ago. It wasn't the last one I had, but it was like the most memorable one I had. Was I like realized I was in a dream. No, actually I tried to do it on purpose. That's right. I was practicing like, excuse me, how to lucid dream, because I was like really bored at the time of my life. I was like, I think it was like 17, and so I was practicing. I was like, I want to learn how to lucid dream. That sounds really cool. Blah blah blah. So I remember I woke up, and then I remember this technique I had read online, and basically the technique was as you're like falling back asleep, what you're supposed to do is you have to close your eyes and try hard to stay awake. And the way that a really good way to do that is to do math in your head, because that keeps like your higher functions going. So I was like, okay, I'll keep my higher functions going. So I'm like sitting there, I'm like 2 + 2 4, 7 × 9 63, 4 times 5, 20. And I'm just like sitting there doing math, and I feel my body just kind of like stiffening up as like my body's slowly going back to sleep in bed. And I'm just doing that, I'm doing that, and then I'm sitting there, and after like doing a bunch of math, and it's like, by the way, when you very first wake up, I don't know if you guys have ever tried doing math in your head after very first waking up, it's really hard. It's really hard. It feels like you're mentally pushing against a wall in order to like think at that level. It's really fucking hard. But I was sitting there doing that, and has anyone had sleep paralysis? Yeah, in order to do lucid dream, you actually do have to go through sleep paralysis. But anyway, yeah, I was going through sleep paralysis. I was in my head, and all of a sudden, as I've done all these math equations in my head to try and keep my mind awake based off this random shit I read online, the blackness around me, like, you know the back of your eyelids, all of a sudden, I kind of came to the realization that the blackness was kind of like a 3D space. I, like, was able to realize, I was like, huh, it's all, like, 3D. I feel like I'm floating in blackness, like there's a blackness around me, rather than it just being the back of my eyelids blackness. Like, I had, like, a sense of depth somehow, even though it was just, like, staticky blackness. And then, all of a sudden, it goes, boom! And this, like, bright white, like, square, like a TV appears in front of me really suddenly. And it's like slowly kind of getting closer, and then I'm like, oh shit, and through it I can see a dream, and I'm not like in it necessarily, and I'm just like watching in real time as I'm like, oh shit, I'm here, I'm like in a city somewhere. So I start like trying to fly, but like I'm in third person, and I'm like kind of more watching myself than really being there in first person. And so I'm like trying to do too much at once. I'm like, oh, I want to go fly, I want to do like a flip around like a telephone wire and just like zoom around, because everybody says flying in dreams is super cool. And all of a sudden I'm like, okay, what's a cool thing I can imagine? I'm like, Godzilla, because I love Godzilla. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. So I imagine Godzilla, and then I see him there, but he like looks weird. He doesn't look quite right. And I see him like punch a building, and he punches the building and it explodes, but the explosion of debris is like Legos for some reason. And I'm like, I didn't want it to look like that. Why is it Legos? What the hell? And it just, I don't know. I got too excited with it, and I started like losing control of it. And then I woke up pretty quickly after that. I was like, damn, that was cool though. Adam, thanks for the 2, by the way. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Sorry it took me a minute to read it, though. You said, reminds me of a story I read where a guy would have nightmares often enough. He trained himself to wake up by imagining the pause and quit screen from the game that the specific game he played a lot, literally exiting out of a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, that's smart as fuck. That's really smart. I feel like it takes some hella dedication to pull off something like that, too. My Lego building, no, no. I think he just bought green from a sketchy dude in San Antonio or something. Nah, you gotta get your locally sourced greens. Alright. Not that I, you know, not that I ever would. Definitely sounds like what's doing. He's a bastard, yeah. I mean, the only shitty part that back then when I was practicing lucid dreams, the only shitty part about it was that you do have to conquer sleep paralysis, which I'm no stranger to. I've had sleep paralysis since I was a little kid. I don't really get it much anymore. Honestly, I think I just got fed up with all the bullshit in my dreams, and I kind of just said fuck it all, and now none of it really bugs me anymore. But it do be a lot of bullshit sometimes. Where? Orient Islands? No, not quite. How do I do this again? There's a button for this. Create UVs. There's a button for this. Orient to edge. Whatever, I'm just gonna do it manually. But yeah, when it comes to dreams, I kind of just, I don't know. Every time I have a dream that I wake up every day and I feel like I just went on a fucking, like, journey. I won't even remember the dream, but I'll just be like, holy fuck. That was insane. I'll just always wake up and be like, I feel like I just lived another life for, like, a while, and I don't remember anything about it. And sometimes I do remember, like, really long dreams, and they're, like, super intricate. I got a sleep process demon. That was pretty cool. That is cool. I actually saw the Hat Man once when I was a kid. Most of my sleep paralysis, I don't really see demons or anything weird and, like, sketchy looking. Usually it's pretty chill. Not too bad. Does he sell hats? No. When I saw the Hat Man, it was when I was a kid, and I had sleep paralysis, and I would get it a lot when I was a kid. But I saw him, and he was just standing at the front of my bed, and I think he had like glowing yellow eyes, and he just kind of like stood there ominously. And he had a trench coat, and he had like that, like the hat that you always see like 1950s detectives wear. He just had glowing, I'm pretty sure it was glowing yellow eyes, glowing yellowish orange. Who's the Hat Man? He's this like figure that a lot of people somehow seem to see when they get sleep paralysis. Like for whatever reason, people just see him and like they share this exact same figure. And I saw him too, so when I started reading about it, I was like, oh shit. I literally saw that exact dude. Neighborhood Watch Guy? Yeah, he literally looks like the Neighborhood Watch Guy. He's all black. Like a black figure. For me, I remember he was so dark that the room behind me, the dark room, almost seemed lighter. Like he was like pitch black. Ooh, this looks pretty good. I'm liking the texturing going on here. This is not bad. Demon, thanks for the 10, man. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're unlucky, when you get to sleep paralysis, you'll get my brother. If you get lucky, you'll get my sister. She's not mean. She just stares at you from the ceiling. Bro, if I saw a demon girl staring at me from the ceiling in sleep paralysis, I would shit myself. I would just... so much poo everywhere. That'd be horrifying. Unless she's hot, in which case I might be into it. Didac, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. But that was me, RJ. I was mogging. That many years ago? You freak. Hatman usually appears to those who have had a little too much Benadryl. Well, that's terrifying. Remember not to take too much Benadryl. It's pretty horrifying. Oh, I did it the demon. Wait, what? I actually did the wild method, but I think it caused sleep paralysis, so it was like fake the demon, so I ignored it and opened up a screen on the top left and started to fly. But while I did, the demon was attacking me. Oof. Sleep paralysis was false awakenings, also really bad. I used to get false awakenings like every morning as a kid. If you guys don't know false awakenings, you do know false awakenings. It's like when you'd wake up, you'd go through your whole morning routine, and then you would snap back to bed and realize you just imagined all of it or dreamed all of it. I had so many of those as a kid. My parents would just like wake me up and be like, time for school, and I'd be like, yeah, right. And then I would think I'm getting back up. But then you never do. Also, I also had those, but couldn't turn on the lights ever in them. That's interesting. Because it's in a dream. Fun fact, in dreams, things with details and text don't work. Like, if you try to open a smartphone, I've had so many dreams where I'm, like, storm chasing and I see, like, an amazing tornado, and I'm, like, pulling out my fucking iPhone and trying to, like, record it. I'm like, what the fuck? The apps, like, they just, like, don't work. Nothing's responding on my iPhone like they're supposed to. I just want to open the fucking camera app and hit record, and it's just not working. I have so many dreams like that where I'm just, like, trying. You also aren't supposed to look in a mirror? Yeah, that would be pretty scary. You had your phone hacked in a dream because it was so real. Yeah, I've had dreams where like my whole PC gets hacked and I'm like, fuck, and I lose everything and I'm so sad. Okay, this texturing looks pretty nice. We can keep going. We'll do this, and this whole front area will be pretty good. I think I might do a trim there, actually. Let me try a trim there, see how that looks. That big, complicated trim. Grass and anyone else's dreams, neon green. Honestly, I can't recall. Okay, that's the thinner one. Alright, so I need to go down here. So I need to go down here. My dreams as a kid were me sledding and hitting a ramp, and then I basically just impact the ground and wake up. Okay, that is not too bad for a dream, honestly. That's not too bad. TBH, that's kind of cool. I'm from Arizona. I wish I were you. I mean, here with the weather? Oh man, speaking of the weather, I'm so ready for severe weather season, dude. I've been itching to storm chase so much lately. I'm just ready for April, May to roll through to get peak severe weather season here in Texas. Oh, you weren't talking about my weather. You're talking about somebody else's, but yeah. Either way, I stand by what I said. Yo, Adam! Thanks so much for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So my little brother used to have night terrors and sleepwalk at the same time. Jesus Christ, that's horrifying. He's just screaming his fucking lungs out. Hey, Weasel. So you said, imagine a little 8-year-old boy walking through the house at night, slow and calm, while at the same time screaming like he's being murdered, and you can't wake him up. You know, me personally, I'm gonna have to fucking pass on that. That sounds terrifying. That actually is just horrifying, to be honest with you. Demon with the 20! Bro, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. The weirdest dream I've ever had was going down a massive slide, like super fast slide, and I slide off the edge and was falling for a good while. Third person when I suddenly hit the ground and I'm looking at myself laying there. Bro, you died in your dream. That's horrifying. Sorry, girl. I didn't mean to scare you. I was just sneezing. I was just sneezing, Weasel. Look at Weasel. He's here. I didn't mean to scare you, Weasel, bro. I didn't mean to scare you. My bad, kid. So sassy. Oh, you're purring so much now. Yeah. Yeah. Normally when people die in their dreams, I wake up and I was physically looking at myself. Yeah, I've heard people have like really visceral, extremely painful death dreams. I'm like, very interesting, but I will pass. Oh, there we go. That's what it's actually supposed to look like. Oh, here's a pretty weasel. All I dream about is being within video game universe as a bystander. Yeah, I wish, dude. I wish. That sounds so fun. I did have dreams before, like when I was binge watching Naruto Shippuden, like as a teenager, I would like dream about like seeing battles happen with like the nine-tailed fox fucking shit up and like Anbu Black Ops like jumping over rooftops. I was just like, oh, this is so cool. Number 15. We're ripping boot, that is. I'll have to test all these theories are coming up within the coming nights. Can't wait to bitch slap a sleep paralysis demon. So hype. I know that isn't how it works. Well, the thing is with sleep paralysis is it's scary, but if you just ignore all the scariness and just ride it out, it's basically a free ticket to go into a dream. Because what comes directly after sleep paralysis is either you wake yourself up by like forcing your muscles, or you just ride it out and you deal with the fact that you feel like you're about to die for like 30 seconds straight, and then you go straight into a dream. Dude, that looks bad. I think it's supposed to be way wider. Like, way wider. Oh my god, wait, yeah, way wider. Probably could ride out of sleep paralysis because my mind is this strong. How I can come up with my universe also 3-hour mark. Oh, true, it is 3-hour mark. The Halo Wars music is here. Yeah, I mean, if you can handle the mortal terror of sleep paralysis, where you literally feel like you're being hunted and you're about to get murdered by a demon, then more power to you. I've tried it before. I've succeeded, thankfully, but it was really scary still. I actually have a really weird sleep paralysis story. Okay, this is an interesting one. I was in my bedroom. It was when I lived with my brothers back in Vegas. We all had a house together. And I had opened my eyes because I was in bed, and I could see my door was cracked slightly, and I could like kind of see out at a wall. So I was like, whatever. Close my eyes again. Well, that was much better. I closed my eyes again. I'm like, okay. And then I start to hear this weird sound where it going like, and I'm like, that's the sound of my door handle. And I open my eyes, and I have terrible vision, so I can't see my actual door handle, but I can hear it, like, and I don't know if I was actually opening my eyes or if I was at this point already in a dream, but I knew I was in bed, and I was on my side, and I was looking, and the door handle was, and I could sense all of a sudden this, like, extremely terrifying, ominous presence, and I realized I was in sleep paralysis, and I couldn't see anything. My eyes were open, I felt, and I was looking at the door. I could hear that shaking, it was getting louder and louder. And then I look, and I'm seeing this, feeling this horrifying presence directly outside the door. I just like instinctively know it's there. And then all of a sudden, from by my feet, I am yanked out of my bed at what, like 1,000,000 miles per hour into a black void. Just fucking like, and it's so loud. I just hear the sound going, like wind is rushing really fast. And I'm like terrified for a second. And I can feel this thing that fell outside my door was like there. And it was dragging me. But what happens is, I'm like scared for a minute, but then it just like keeps going, and that gives me time to collect my thoughts and be like, wait, like, this is annoying. And so I start to get mad. I get really fucking angry at this demon thing that's yanking me through a black void. So instead of being scared, I get mad and I start yelling like fucking like caveman, screaming like as loud as I can, louder and louder, screaming and screaming, and eventually it drops me, it lets go, and then I go put, and I open my eyes and I'm back in my bed, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? It was so weird. Adam, thank you for the 2. Thank you. He said demon just floating there looking at his own body in the Family Guy death pose. That's so funny, dude. Demon's in his dreams, he hits the ground or some shit, and he's just... Also, I had sleep paralysis a few times in my life, but I only saw what I'd call a demon once. Pitch black figure standing in front of my closed bedroom door, couldn't do a thing. Yeah. There's a lot of interesting scientific theories for why that happens. Like, your brain is just trying to conjure up the scariest possible scenario to prepare you for, like, danger. But realistically, the scariest possible scenario to prepare you for danger is going to inevitably be, like, another human. Because, let's be real, you could imagine, like, a wild animal or something. Or you could imagine a human being. Which is, like, realistically the scariest possible thing that you could encounter. Because humans are fucking horrifying. Alright, not bad. Decent UVs. I think I'm gonna flip them around, though. Kill Y -1. There's a little bit of detail with that, but it's not too bad. Give it a go, see how it looks. I think it looks better, personally. The shapes and the colors and the contrast on that combination with the other trim looks a lot nicer. A dragging you by your feet thing sounds like Gary trying to take you as his wife again. This has happened before? Do I just not remember the other times Gary tried to wife me up? What? I could never scream in my nightmares or dreams. It was weird. Yeah, when I was a little kid, I remember like trying to go to like my kindergarten and preschool class, and I have dreams being in like a park, and I would like run in place, and I couldn't do anything, and I would like try to punch people, but my punches did nothing. Those were the worst, man. No, it's not just you. Oh, Gary's just lonely, man. Gary's just lonely. It'd be like that. Poor Gary. Gary be a freak. On God, dude. Poor Gary. I'm liking how this is turning out, though. What do you guys think so far about the interior space? Obviously, we need to do a lot more work back here and up top, but like, as far as this space goes, I'm pretty happy that it's turning out already. A little angular, but not bad. Looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good too. I want to add a physics model so I can try out this area, but honestly, it needs so much more work still. Like, goddamn. Gary would fuck the Scarab. God damn, he's a freak. What the hell? Gary, chill. Bro, Gary's got no chill. That's wild. We gotta tell him, like, not to do that shit, man. Time when I was smoking dabs with friends, I got so unbelievably high that I had a full-on closed-eye hallucination of blobby geometric patterns morphing. Yeah, they'd... I think people underestimate the psychedelic effects of weed. On my 18th birthday, bro, I had this roommate, and he like, wanted to give me a dab as like an 18th birthday present. It was my first one that I had ever had. I used to be a huge stoner back in the day, and I was like, yeah, man, I'll do it. Dude, I hit that dab. I was so high that when I went to bed, dude, I'm not kidding, I went to bed, like I was sitting there for like an hour on the wall because I like couldn't move or speak, and I was just like, I looked at him and I go, I'm gonna go to bed. And he's like, yeah, all right, man. And then I go to bed, and I'm sitting there sleeping, trying to sleep, but I can't because my mind is like in the fucking middle of the universe on some psychedelic shit. And I just hear like a council of like voices and people at like a grand round table. They're like, oh yes, this one. And they're like looking down on me and like making judgments on my life. I'm like, this decision here, an interesting one. And it was like some crazy trippy psychedelic experience. It was really weird. And that went on for like what felt like so long. People really do not need... People underestimate Schweed, dude. Shadow Wizard Money Gang Council. Oh, you met the 9? There were quite a few of them. Probably about 9 of them. Yo, Jank! Thanks so much for the 2. Appreciate it. He said Tundra Forge Break. The Scarab stuff is killing my brain. I'm not against it. This is we've done like non-stop Scarab stuff for the past little while now. We could use a little break. Looking good though. Looking pretty good. And also, room got pitch black during sleep process. My room usually turns dark and black during sleep process, even if it's like 10 a.m. with the windows open. I've had it both. I've had it go dark during the day, but I've also had it like go day during dark. But I would say it's more often than not my sleep process does end up with a dark room, yeah. Let's do Tundra Sandbox. We'll switch it up. We'll take a break from the Scrab. We'll go do some ultimate for it. Oh, I forgot. I can't switch maps from Huge Crash, else it breaks. Adam, thank you for the 2! Appreciate it. He said if I had to name something that I was irrationally afraid of as a kid, it'd be 6 to 8 foot tall 1950s to 60s Godzilla, which is probably why as an adult, the concept of the man in the suit is so fascinating, yet in the back of my mind, unnerving to me. Yeah, I mean, the man in the suit is a really cool, like, horror project. I really like it. I'm sad that it's canceled now because of fucking drama, dude. Oh my god. As somebody who's been on the internet for so long, internet drama is so overdone, man. Can't people get their internet drama out during like their teenage years and like their early 20s and then just be done with it for good after that? Like, god damn, bro. How did internet drama, it got canceled? Yeah, dude. The creator said that people in the community were too toxic and then canceled it. I'm like, that's the fucking internet, bro. Please keep making it. It's awesome. Drama's lame. Dude, I I've seen too much internet drama. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. Now I just stay out of it. I'm just gonna be chill. I'm gonna make mods, and the community's gonna be a bunch of nerds like myself who just love Halo. It'll be sick. They also work on choosing chosen ones. Well, I'm afraid they decided to skip me. They did not approve. Call me a nerd? Canceled. Yeah, I called you a nerd. What about it? What about it? Because I'm a nerd. Just kidding. I'm not. I'm actually extremely... I'm actually extremely really just the coolest maybe ever. Yup. That's true. Those are the ones that determine if a soul goes up or down. One of them just drag me around really fast, just fucking shake the fuck out of me. Got all the bitches. You're goddamn right. Look at that really skinny arm. I'm crazy with it. I can't wait. I got a gym next to my new house. I'm actually gonna go work out. You guys are gonna watch my transformation happen. I haven't worked out in years now. I used to work out like religiously. It's been so long. Those tubes that make wonky noises when you flip them, I love it. What are those called? I think I looked them up. They had a weird name like Groaners or something. It was really gross. Like a nasty name. Groan Stick. Yeah, what a disgusting name for a toy, bro. Trying to work out consistently, but it's so hard to gain weight with my fast metabolism. Same, dude. My metabolism, I should be thankful, honestly, because I can still eat like a bunch of stuff. But like, yeah, I can't gain weight. I could probably gain muscle if I eat a lot of protein, but I'm not going to be like huge. I'm just going to be fit. My metabolism is insane. My best mates brought one for my son. He goes crazy with it. I love them, dude. I also have I have one of those screaming chickens as well. The cats hate it. They get so scared by it. They just squeeze it and goes, ah! So funny. It's so funny. Can I get a hit of that groan stick? Guys, hear me out. You're never gonna believe this. I just came up with a new name for the penis. Hear me out. I'm usually coming out stream one day looking like a Jiro Hanai. They're called brutes. Calm down. They are brutes. Halo video game brutes. Man, Tundra Sandbox honestly needs some love. There's stuff I wanted to do on it, but to be honest, I don't remember what it was anymore. I think I wrote it down. Terrain flat. Well, we got the snow terrain, so that's good. We got the cliff as well. There. Obviously, we need to make the big cliffs too, but yeah, cliffs. Let me make a little scene. Let me remember if there's anything I'm missing. We have trees. We do need a forest object for this. I do need to make a forest out of the snow trees. For sure. Like a small tree. The shadows are really nice here now. I fixed all that stuff. Boulder small. Let's do boulder large. Yeah, I'll put like over here. I think for the most part it's good. Yeah, just the bigger forge pieces and a forest object. So who invited Hidden X to the chat? Over here using the Brute's government names. Jiro Hanais. Listen, Hidden X is the only one who's legally allowed to say Jiro Hanai because he is one of the Halo lore guys, okay? He has the right to say it, but you guys in chat, I will call you nerds. And I will correct you. He gets the pass to call them Jiro Hanais. He has the Jiro Hanai pass, okay? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it. Is it Jiro Hanai? Jiro Hanai? It must be Jiro Hanai, right? I call it Hanai for some reason. Jiro Hanai. I don't fucking know. I don't care. They're brutes. That hidden X makes a good steak, I tell you. I believe it. G roll ha nai. No, it's the way you say it. Heragug. Yo, hear me out. Yo, hear me out. Those engineers got some long necks. I'm going back to the Scarab. I went on there and I was like, that's cool and all, but I want to do more Scrab for just a little bit longer, at least. San Shayum. Okay, to be fair, we don't have a name for the Prophet's business other than San Shayum, so you can get away with that one this time, okay? For now. Adam, thanks for the 2, man! Appreciate it. Check stream chat. I don't have enough characters in Streamlabs. Lol. Okay. I'll check it out. Dude, I really like the new Discord. The new Discord update goes crazy. Oh, yeah, you're talking about... You showed me the Left 4 Dead 2 Man in the Suit thing that you were working on. Oh, wait. Did you... Yeah, no, I saw that. It was really cool. We showed it on stream. Left 4 Dead 2 Man in the Suit mod was sick. Actually sick as fuck. Interior of the Scarab. Ooh, it's so dark. Let's add some lights. Okay, hear me out, guys. Hear me out. I can add lights to any point in this area, but I need to build them directly into the walls. So, why don't I make some of these? Why don't I, like, cut some lights into the walls? Right? That's not a bad idea. Wait, let me open up the... I want to get the actual Scarab. The Halo 3 Scarab. I don't know why I said actual Scarab, like this is like a fake Scarab. But I want to get this because there are these really cool lights right here that I like a lot. I kind of just want to yoink these and place them on the inside and then have fake like light coming through behind it. Let me give this a go. We're going wow. The scientific terminology, by the way. All 3D modelers know the wow. It's just the technique. Trust. Okay, so we deselect that. Adam, thanks for like 2, dude. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so very much. Said, what did you say? Wait, what is this? There's glowing bits in here. Okay, well. You said scroll up above the monster. I said something with a ping. Oh, okay. Give me 1 sec. Grab these. Scarab light. All right, save that. We're gonna put that into our Scarab. Am I stealing it? Yeah, actually I am. Okay, 1 second. Let me get this in here and fix it up real quick. Put the Scarab light on our Scarab for real on God. There it is. And then we gotta fix it. How do we fix it? You might be asking. You might be like, I'm scared, Mr. Rejected. What are you doing? You're scaring me. We need Scarab engine and Scarab hull dull. I will now steal those 2. We go to our regular Halo 3 Scarab shaders, Scarab engine, and Scarab hull dull. And we're gonna steal those and put them into our shaders folder. What is it? What did you show me about the mod? A ping. I don't think it was that one. It said unknowingly canceled because the community was getting toxic. That actually tracks. We're talking about the man in the suit horror thing. I experienced this firsthand. Back when I made my Left 4 Dead 2, the man in the suit Spitter mod, I joined his Discord and unveiled there and a moderator said it was stupid and not worth making a mod into and mocked me with emojis and everything when I understandably didn't like him saying that. Why would he say it's not worth it? He literally moderates a community all about that. What did he mean by that? Not worth it. Like, bro, this is literally the thing you do. What is not worth it about that? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Not worth making a mod about, even though this is literally the thing I spend my days moderating a community for. Bro, what? Huh? I don't think anybody can make that make sense. 4-word horror story. Jurel Hanai in a suit. Motherfucker, they are brutes. You goddamn lore accurate book reading nerd. Now me personally, I like books. Alright? But when I play Halo video game, I keep it a video game. Fuck. Dying. And you're out here talking about Huragox and brutes and such. But that's not what they are called now, is it? They don't call them that, do they? Call motherfucking brutes! Alright, there we go. That's good, right? What a gross shape. Ew. Look at it in game, make sure I'm not missing any sharps or anything. Does it have sharps even? I don't even think it has sharps. I think it's just a blob. It's a fucking blob. It's literally a fucking blob. Whatever. Don't even care, bro. Don't even care. Let's do origin to geometry. I'm gonna take this thing. Oh, we gotta fix its heads. Alright, for one, we're gonna minus blah. It's gonna be whole interior. Sign that, and then as far as the vertex groups go, we're going to delete all of them. Add a new one called whole. We're going to assign it just to be safe, and then we're gonna move it with our hands. Where'd it go? Where's my fancy light? Come here. I'm not even gonna say what that light looks like. You know what it looks like. That's not a half bad spot for it. Decent. Oh, I lied. That's terrible. What is the wall geometry I'm trying to place this on? Why is it so ass? What did I do here? Maybe I could do it like this. Alright, let me hide the exterior. I will now grab the body and hide it. No one will ever find the body. Oh. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, I think we're good. We're chilling. Yeah. So, as for the lights, right, my plan for the lights was to kind of cut the geometry up and around a bit. Around this light. I'm just going to try to make a flat plane for it to rest on. And then on this plane, I was going to make a big cut. This is the idea anyway. A big cut with a knife tool, like boom, 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 boom. Okay. And make sure nothing's poking out. Okay, we got that. Then I'm going to triangulate the faces. And I'm going to assign this the lights. Shit, wait, if I have this on interior, I'd probably block the lights. How do I make it so this is going to stay reasonably dark? I'll try putting this on, I'll try keeping it on interior and see what happens. No, that'll get in the way. I'm just gonna do whole, no, default body. We'll see what happens. The default body shouldn't interact with this. All right, we'll give this a go. See what happens here. I haven't a clue. We'll find out though. God damn. What up, Zophie? We're doing new Scarab interiors. Look at this. We're getting fancy with it. Lies, all I do is send Drake anime. That's not all you do. Like the legs I sent him. Proof. Damn, bro. You're actually crazy talented, though. Like, that's nuts. Dude, I wish. Dude, this is what Demon does, man. This is what Demon does. Look at the shading, bro. And the But look at the shading. That's crazy, man. I wish I could do that. That shit looks clean as hell. Okay, wait, that is letting in some light. I can tell. It is actually letting in some light. It's extremely subtle, though. I think it's barely letting in light, though. Like... Also, I need to mirror this. Hide that real quick. Okay. Control T to triangulate that. So now we have this shape. Like brought in here. So this is letting in light. Oh, wait. Maybe it's not, though. Maybe it's not letting in light because... I don't know if this is how it would affect it, but we'll give it a try. Re-import. No changes, just simply re-import. I think this might start blasting light into the interior now. It depends. Excuse me. Hi, Weasel. I can already tell it added a little bit of light, but I think it might be being blocked by this thing. At least it shouldn't on this side, though. It's very pro anime. I love anime, dude. Anime's sick. Oh! Okay, well, it's definitely brighter. That definitely worked. There's some weird shit here. What is that? The tubes. Alright, I'm still planning on adding the tubes. I'm just trying to get more light in the back through like a more natural way if I can. Ah, that's what's happening here. Maybe this will help. I think it's doubling up on everything, which is preventing a lot of light from coming through. I mean, the back looking open was kind of cool. The one-way windows on the back? Yeah, well I was thinking about doing it for these engine bits, but I want to put tubes here instead and make it look more mechanical. I'm not 100% sure yet. Still a little undecided. I meant the back. Oh, the lights! It worked! We got light in here. Okay, I'm literally tricking the game into making these light casting, because the way it works when it bakes lighting is if there's an opening to the outside, then the game will just like shoot light rays in to try and light the model, and then everywhere else will be dark. That's why it's so dark in here. There's like lights coming through here. So all I did was I set it up so that these areas, basically to simplify it, don't block light. They let light in. They're still there, but they let light in. Halo Meister, dude! Thank you for the 2! Dude, you gifted it to green! Let's go! You sniped green with the 1 gifted! Huge! You said, go! Rip headphone users, yeah. Fairly accurate. That's crazy. That was a, hey, good gamble. Good gamble. You sniped green directly. Nice. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Everyone got hit except Rain. This is crazy. Alright, let's see with double the lights. Oh, I forgot I didn't put a floor over there. I should really just add this floor already so I can walk back here. Yo, Demon, thanks for the 5! Thank you, man. Is there any way to tint the natural lights with, like, windows? No, sadly the only way... Oh, my cat's on my controller. I was wondering. Oh, my controller, kitty. Okay, you're still on my controller. You're still on... Yep, you're still on it. Yep, you're still on it. If you could just... Let me grab this real quick, girl. If you... Yep, if you could just... Yep. Thank you. Alright. Okay. Yeah, we still got the light back here, but sadly the only way to tint... God damn it! The only way to tint the lights is to add, like, an actual light in here, which I'm not against. We already have a big blue light here, so I could definitely throw, like, a green light in between these to kind of cast a subtle glow. In fact, I think it sounds kind of cool. I'm gonna do that. I like the idea of just adding in more lights. It'll look nice. So main screen light here. I'll duplicate it and I'm going to call it rear light. We will take the rear light and we will move it here and up here and then back a little and try to kind of do it like that. That's pretty cool. That's roughly the spot where the lights would intersect, but a little bit forward just so you know it lights stuff up actually a little bit better. But there's also some natural lighting in there, so it looks a little bit cooler. And now, we can do stuff. But first, Didac, thank you for the 2! Said, Angstrom, you're dead. That's how I saw it in Invincible. My brain auto-corrected all of his lines to that. Okay, we're gonna turn this to a nice green, like a bluish green, and I'm gonna turn the intensity. I would say I would turn the intensity down a little, make the maximum distance like 7 units, perhaps. Okay, 7's a wee bit much. Maybe the intensity is just a little too high. Okay, I'm just gonna make it a more faded green than that, paler green. And I'll turn the distance down. Maybe I'll turn that back down to 3. It's kind of cool. Provide some ambiance. The rear area here. I'm not tripping. There's a gif of Mark, right? Was there? I've missed it. There definitely can be. People can add those. It tipped the gif. I didn't even notice. Damn. I missed it. Okay, so theoretically you're like walking. I should just add a physics model so I can try this out. I also need to fix this because that's atrocious. But whatever. You're walking, you come up here and there's kind of this green glow in the back. There's a big bright light in the front, plus the blue from the screen here. A little bit of light shines up through here. The darkest area is basically right here under the bridge, and it's not even all that dark. So overall, I think the lighting in this whole thing is pretty well covered, especially with this really bright area that's like under here that actually lets in some natural light, which is pretty cool. I think this is a good blend and mix of both light baking and additional internal lights and things. Demon! Thanks for the 5, dude. It was Banana Man that sent it. It's resent. A pic that he drew in supporter. Oh? Oh, yeah. Here, let me... I know what you're talking about, yeah. This. This is what I want to do. I don't know about adding the suspended core here necessarily. I do want to do consoles. Grav lift. I think what I want to do is shrink the grav lift hole. I want to make it smaller and circular. But as far as the... I like the plasma tube idea. Kind of running like here. Like some kind of plasma tubes that kind of like run here. Could be kind of cool. The bridge is good. Suspended core. The only thing I don't like about the suspended core is the logic of the gameplay, right? You come up here, and everything's just open right off the get-go, right? So you could theoretically just run up here. You don't even have to run up here. If there's a suspended core right here, you could just shoot it. And frankly, the second floor wraps around the outside walls to the first floor. Yeah. Okay, so you go there. So then you would basically, like, the gameplay loop would be like, walk up here, immediately shoot the suspended core. Or no, I guess this would be the entry shot. Wait, what? It's implying the platform goes in the middle to the back. Right. All the way to the back, yeah. Which it could still. There's nothing stopping that right now. Well, I guess there is, because you kind of have to entryway, like, wrap around here. I could make it so the ramp's in the shape of the inside just as a bit more... Oh, I lied. I can't. I'm right up to the edge here. I'm kind of attached to the shape of everything that I have so far. I think that's a really good idea, but I'm trying to imagine it. I'm having a little bit of trouble, honestly. And I don't know what the entry shield is. This is a really good design. I like that. Plasma tubes, like H2 Scarab. Implying the platform in the middle goes to the back. Oh, yeah. At least the tank tubes. Yeah, the tank and the tubes is going to be a thing. That's 100% going to be a thing. It's going to... Because I already have these areas cut out. So this is cut out specifically so I can attach the tubes to it. So that's going to be a thing for sure. Wait, is that shaded flat? No, it's not shaded flat. Why is it like that? Not bad. Whatever. Wild idea. Shield doors prevent people from just shooting through the grav lift door. Yeah, oh, you're talking about down here. Yeah, I think a shield door here would be good. Because this isn't going to be open all the time. Or maybe it will be, actually. Maybe I'll have it be open all the time. I'll attach a turret to the entrance so when it's down, they can take a defensive position. Yeah, I was thinking about that. That's one of the things I was wanting to maybe repurpose this area here for. But now with the bridge, it's a bit pointless to try that. Just kind of like a standing area. I do need to add some of the barricades from the main Scarab into here, though. Like right here and right here. In fact, I kind of want to add those right now. That'd be kind of cool to have. The Scarab has a nice, decent selection of like props and things, specifically with these little barricades. I'm a fan of them. I think they look neat. They're freaking neat, dude. I like them. now needs destruct illume, engine illume, whole dull, and whole shiny. I think I have. I do not have destruct illume. I do not have shiny. I'm gonna steal those. I should just take all of these at this point. Destruct illume, scarab, whole, shiny. Put those in there. Okay, now I can yoink this and put this on the actual scarab. Append the scarab. Alright, so now we get the cover. Parent it to there. We're going to fix all the materials inevitably that broke on import. Then we are going to nab the cover, origin to geometry. We're going to set up its regions. Well, first let's merge by distance. And clear the normal split data. Okay, shading is fixed. I can grab that, mark sharp. Good there. Have this. This tries to quads real quick. Make sure to mark all our sharps so that things look pretty. There we go. That should be good. Oh, there's no bottom to it. Yeah, I don't care. Nobody can tell what textures and models issue were old because all the files kept their last update dates. Did they? I think everything in Halo 3 wise is 9/25/2007. But yeah, you can see the OG stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to unrotate this. Not perfectly, mind you. There's no real requirement to do it 100% perfectly, but good enough. Good enough. Alright, now we can fix it. So right now the region it's on is base hole. Now it's just going to be default body, or default interior. Assign all that. As far as its vertex groups go, we're going to delete them all and add in the whole vertex group, which is the name of the bone that controls the interior and everything. And we're going to move this where we want it. Which for me will be up here. I might even shrink it. I'm feeling so brave today. I'm gonna go eat. Good night. Yo, have a good one, Kenzie. It's a pleasure having you. Alright, we got some cover in here. Not bad. Probably have maybe like a middle cover as well. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Export. Cool, let's see how it looks. Oh wait, we're missing a shader. We're missing engine illume. Kenzie going straight to honk me land. Pipes full of worms. We're gonna have like green glowy pipes, and then there will be some worms. I don't know where the worms are gonna go yet, but we're gonna do a lot of pipes, and there will be worms. There will be both. Where? I am not entirely sure yet. $5 a.m. Oh no. Feels like I'm learning. Well, if you do plan on applying any of this knowledge, I suppose that technically would count. doesn't look half bad. I think the purple's a little bit stand out. It's not bad. I was planning on adding some purple to the interior anyway, so I suppose it's okay. And having this cover... Oh, wait. That's the engine aluminum that's re-importing right now. Looks pretty good. There we go. Nice. And obviously all our textures aren't done, but overall that's a pretty nice little addition. Just some cover pieces from the OG Scarab. Feels right. Feels like it's at home here. I could add even more of them, honestly, and I think it would be pretty good. Add some good separation? It does. This could use some more separation. Kind of make it feel a little more compact, a little more complicated. I'm liking it. It's pretty neat. Pretty freaking neat. Meanwhile, the outside is as cool as ever. Can't walk over here yet because I didn't add physics models because I'm planning on reworking some of the shapes of it, but I can at least walk over here. You can jump down below. Drive it. Wait, I want to try something. I want to down it and then jump inside of it really quick. Oh, ooh, I'm going to down it. Okay. Game speed 0. Delete myself, go inside it up here, spawn myself in game speed 1. There's a little bit of clipping there. At least there's no clipping here, so that's good. Kind of a vibe though. The fire! Check leg joints. I think I'm seeing a little bit of clipping there that I'll have to do, but I think it's only on that one joint. I also tweak the animations, so that one's just less severe. Tiny bit of clipping there. Not too bad overall, though. I think if I added some cover like right here and right over there, it would make this empty plain bit feel a little bit. The interior lights flicker, they do. Pretty cool because they're pulled straight from the Scarab, so all those shaders are already set up for Scarab functions. Okay, I don't want to overdo these right here, but I am gonna see how it would look if I added these cover pieces like along the bridge here, because I think it honestly could improve the visuals of the bridge because it feels very flat, and I was planning to maybe bevel it. But if I do this and it makes it feel better, then that's even better. Like one set there. And then another set here. Drop them down a little. Rotate until they're about right. In place. Shrink them a touch, I suppose. I shrink these a touch as well. I wonder if that'll make it feel better. It might just be too much. I might just end up having too many barricades with that, but we'll see. Is that an actual exit or an electronic screen? Oh, this is going to be a screen. I just don't have any holograms or glass material on it. You technically can just straight up walk out of it right now, I think. Yeah. But in the future, it'll be like solid and... Bro's twitching. It's flicking me around. But yeah, it'll be glass, and I'll have like holographic stuff up there to make it pretty obvious it's like a screen, and you'll see some reflection from the glass, so it'll make it look more visually interesting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, you know what? I like these. I think these add a good amount of like vibe to it. It makes this place feel a little more fortified. Get that trash out of here. Alright, well I gotta end stream now, guys. Green's here and he's being mean to me. It's making me sad. He hates me. Oh, that looks good. I like that. I wasn't even talking to you? Oh, never mind. I'm happy again. We're chilling. Oh yeah. That's just straight up clipping through, like, by default, just because of the angle it's at. The fuck, man? The fuck? That sucks. Man, these textures in the outside joints suck still. I gotta fix that. Damn, what's going on out there? Oh, shit. That's crazy. This is such a good view. You're all protected in here. Just like, wow. That's so neat. I can see outside. That's amazing. Not bad. Not bad. I think I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna say good work today, champs. We did it. Huge, large, even. Good work, Tiger. Keep it up, sport. We're out here today. Shout out to the insane gifts today. How many new members are we at? Go ahead, trim the part of the leggings inside the Scarab. I was thinking the same thing, dude. I was like, I don't want to redesign all that. I'd rather just trim the leg at this point. I'll see if there is. I'll come up with a good solution. Worst case scenario, I just take the leg joint holders here and I like tweak them a little bit. Make these a little bit bigger just so they can account for it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna jump out of here, dude. I'm tired and it's late. Yeah, we have this stream alone. We have 223 new members, and we almost hit halfway in the daily tip goal on top of that, which is crazy. So thank you guys very much for all the support. Honestly, I appreciate the fuck out of you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing me putting together a bunch of the textures and tweaking the models and refining some of this stuff. I was hoping we would get like almost all this done today, but clearly I'm just the guy who underestimates the time required for stuff, so I apologize for that. But nonetheless, it's looking really fucking cool, to be honest. I really like this interior design so far, and I want to keep cooking with it because I'm liking it. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I will be live again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Time. Be there or be squared. Can you do a Scarab overlook real quick? We got the Scarab here. It looks awesome. It sounds awesome. Shout out Halo 2 Anniversary Scarab noises. Got all these sick animations. It took quite a while. Actually, these animations weren't too hard to make. So it was funny to make all that? Most of it, yeah. I mean, I modeled the legs based on the original ones, but I custom fully remodeled them, made them more Halo 3 styled. The body and the head are the original model from a leaked alpha build of Halo Wars, but I completely retextured everything, remodeled the legs and stuff, and redid all the effects and animations and everything. Now we have damage states working, so that's pretty cool. That honestly wasn't too hard to model the damage states. It took like an hour or two. Work in progress buckling. Doesn't have the sounds right now, but it does go down. And then we have the whole interior we've been modeling for the past few days, which looks pretty slick. It's not done yet, and I'm not 100% on a lot of the stuff, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Good job. Stuff makes me happy. The good old Halo days. That's what it feels like to me. That's ideal. It is ideal. But yeah, I'm gonna jump out of here. Thank you guys. I'll be live again tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central. So thank you guys so much for an incredible stream. I had so much fun. I hope you enjoyed watching. Probably gonna be more Scarab stuff tomorrow because I don't want to take a break from it. Otherwise, I will never get it done. Well, I mean, inevitably I will because I gotta get it done for Ultimate Forge. But you know what I mean. I'm out though. Thank you guys again. See you tomorrow. I really appreciate the fuck out of you guys. Again, I check your DMs after stream. I will. As always, thank you guys for watching, but let me just say, I swear to God, this is the best community in the larger Halo community. You guys are the best. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your night and or day. I see you non-Americans out there. All right. Goodbye!